What it is, man. This your boy Lesgo. We back with episode 4 of the Let's Go Talk Very Opinionated Podcast with none other than Mr. Damon Green. For anybody and everybody that's looking at this right now that knows what they know exactly who this brother is. It ain't like it's something you gotta guess. When you talk about go-go, when you just talk about stand-up people in the city that people just know solid, straight like that, like just all around good dude. One of the first clothing lines from our city, straight like that, near Rachi. We talking about Mr. Nearachi. Mr. Damon Green is definitely in the building. We're gonna definitely give him
Hey, y'all talking about me?
We gotta get the loud thing makes some noise and shit. What's up? What's up, Damon?
What's going on, man? What's going on, cousin?
What is happening, man?
I'm pouring shots, man, getting ready for this podcast, man, you know?
Yes, sir. We appreciate you coming, like we say for everybody. You know, we don't want to leave that part out. We definitely appreciate you for coming. You know, a lot of people be like, well, nah, man, it's you. You know what I mean? It's Tony. We here. Nah, man, we appreciate y'all still.
Yeah, that's support. You got to come on the show, man. For y'all dudes who say, no, that is you, come on the show, nigga.
Yeah, please do, man.
Support. That's how you support the show. Come on, that motherfucker.
It's crazy.
That's exactly.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, it's so much to start with you. Like, shit. Where do we start?
Right.
You know what I mean? We can start at the beginning. We can start, but
sandbox.
I would like to start here, like, because of something. You know, it's something that I'm doing in my life right now. How do you feel about fashion, and being in fashion, controlling your fashion, making your own versus going out buying somebody else's?
It's a no-brainer. I mean, you can create your own brand and make some money off it, which you already do anyway. So branding is you just taking yourself and you putting it at a commercial level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody should be thinking of forming a business or creating their own fashion or own glasses, own whatever. Mm-hmm. Whatever it is that you can create, you should be doing it.
What was your motivation to start Nearachi? When you first started Nearachi, what was your what? I mean, let's get into it. I'm glad you said that, because why? Let's get into why you even called it that in the first place. How do you pronounce it?
It's Nearachi.
Nearachi.
The G is silent. You know what I'm saying?
The G is silent.
Yeah.
It better be. fuck it all up now.
Right.
Fuck it all
so
up.
My motivation for it was, so we in the DMV. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I don't even think we was calling it the DMV when that shit started.
Absolutely not.
But
absolutely not.
It was like it was some local. You know, traditionally, this is the area for entrepreneurial fashion people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
This is we the ones. We've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of my partners was wearing fabric paint T-shirts and stuff like that, and I'm looking at it like, that's dope. But then when they said it was hand done, I'm like, I'm looking on the shirts and some of them say handmade or hand painted. I'm like, so somebody painted that? And then one of my partners put me on. He took me to Michael's, or I think it was Michael's or Walmart, one of those spots.
My favorite places to be these days.
I know.
For real. I'm gonna go ahead and shout the homie out. It was Eric Elston.
What's up, Eric? That's my guy.
Eric Elston
I ain't seen
showed me where I could get the paint from.
Uh-huh.
He was the first person. He took me to the store, showed me where I could get the paint from. And it was a wrap.
Yeah.
Once I started manipulating the paint, I mean, I'm an artist. So I already knew when I found out whatever that was that they was using, it was going to be a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And that was the motivation right there.
That's all it takes, one person to show you.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly what it takes, because that's what it took for me.
That man took me to Michael's and
What?
that's my man too.
Yeah, showing me how
to.
So you
know the whole game then.
Yeah, you came
know
from
what's
up under
going
that.
on.
Yeah, I remember when Nearachi and Banquet Pop kind of did a merger almost.
Fire.
What made you now you didn't learn the skill
Right.
of doing it. Now you like, oh shit, I can actually do this. I'm gonna start a company. I'm gonna start my own company.
Shit, wow.
Well, you going through your processes of names, and you come up with Nearachi. How?
Dog. Me and Lee, you know my dog Lee, General Lee.
Shouts out to my man General Lee.
We was over my grandmother's house
Heavens to
on the picnic
Murgatroyd
table.
head.
And I had instead of doing it on fabric, I was doing it on like cardstock. Because it was easier to write with the paint on cardstock. So I was just kept writing it over and over. To be honest with you, the first name we put down was, we was on some pimp shit back then. We were saying Shooby Dooby, right? So I had an S, and that translated into a H. You know where I'm going with this.
Okay.
So it might have been Shooby Dooby for about 30 minutes. And then we kept on playing around with the different names. And I had already had the Nearachi thing. It kind of just happened, dog. Like, I said the name, and then I did the N and the R, and I liked how it looked. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even about the name. It was more about the logo. It was more about the insignia. You know what I'm saying?
That's what draws you in?
Yeah, the S and the H thing, it was cool. But the N and the R, when I first did it with the paint, because I definitely decided to call it that out there at the picnic table. We were just doing trial and error stuff with the paint. I didn't know what I was going to call it yet.
It was more so about the attractiveness of the logo. Like it being attractive visually.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I basically, I knew I couldn't call it Niggerachi, but that was the first, pronunciation of it. And then I said, yo, it went from Nigga to Niga to, I can't call this that.
Yeah.
Then I figured out a way to put the hyphen over top of the G, make it silent, take the whole G sound out. Nearachi.
That's hard though.
And it's crazy because I
remember.
I remember when you was going through that and it felt like you wanted to make it. That's crazy, young. How old was you, bro?
It was 98, so.
Man, I was 9.
And it's crazy because
I was like 20 or 21, some shit like that.
And here it is, you ready to embark into entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I did a lot with that money, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy thing about it is when you start something like that and you you ain't just thinking about making it for your homeboys if you talking about changing the name to make it global.
Absolutely. I knew that I couldn't call it that. So the crazy thing was people was calling it that anyway. They would say nigga. Instead of nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I still slip up to this day, for real. Like, you know what I mean?
And it's okay.
To this day.
It's all right. You know why?
And I got the jump tattoo.
Because we put insurance with that hyphen over top of that G.
Yeah.
So, I sold my first joint. I'm gonna tell you, I sold my first shirt to Boot. R.I.P. to my dog. You know what I'm saying?
You still know that. That's the shit.
Of course. Listen,
shit,
I know every shirt I ever sold. I know every shirt I ever designed. Every shirt. If I see somebody with the shirt, immediately, you know what I'm saying, I could time warp right back to when I was making that joint. I know what shirt, I know who got what. You know what I'm saying? I know what series it is.
Right.
And I took it down riding one. He was like, what is this? I said, I'm gonna tell y'all this real right here. I said, I bought this shit from out DC. And nigga was like, let me get it.
Oh, cause you said that though.
Yo, all our shows connect.
So guess what?
Ain't that crazy?
They all connect.
Next,
that's crazy.
Next, I went down Robinwood and I had took this. I had the hardware to some Congos, right? So I would take those. Because they was perfectly shaped, I would use those to make these circles. I had these circles going down the arm. And everybody was like, dog, what is this? This shit is fly. So I said, I got it from out DC. Guess what the nigga said? Oh, really fuck with that DC shit. Like, nigga, we don't really do that DC shit. And I was like, damn, that ain't work.
Son.
So I said, nah, this my shit. And the nigga was like, this your shit?
Yeah.
You made this shit? I want it. And that was the end of that bluffing.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was like, all right, now I can stand on my own shit. Because they digging what they see. You know what I'm saying? The story that was coming with it, they wasn't digging that no more. It worked a couple times, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know how many times a motherfucker come with some little bullshit ass watch? Where you get that from? New York. Motherfucker be like, oh man, I want one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right.
It was one of those things. So niggas don't ever get it twisted that I was fronting. But it was like I was just jumping into retail. Yeah. I just wanted to sell the shit. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't a feeling of where I'm from and who I am and what I'm about. It wasn't all that yet. It just was like, let me get this first sale off.
You think that's what put the price on it though?
What's that?
Like saying like, yo, yeah, I got it from here, or this person won it.
No, I just knew that certain people would buy that shit if I said that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then after, once it became like my child, I wasn't treating it like, oh yeah, I just snatched this little kid up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. It was like, this is my baby.
Yeah.
And my man, I don't even remember who it was, but I know I was on Tyler Avenue down Robinwood, and the nigga was like, you made this shit, I'm fucking with it.
Yeah.
And it was you know what I'm saying? It was an epiphany. It was like, all right, I could do this shit, and that was it. After that, I was going to dice games with a whole trash bag of neatly folded shirts. And
That's that hustle.
I'm like, who gonna win? And whoever will win the dice game, they'll buy the whole bag. I probably give it to them on a discount though. I know I ain't spent more than $80 on the whole bag. $400, $500, they was taking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And what was your inspiration for your different shirts, your different?
I'm an artist. You know how boring it would be for me to just
I do know.
do a shirt and then print that bitch 1,000 times. That shit was boring.
Yeah.
For me,
We had that conversation.
you know what I'm saying? It would be like I'd be sitting at the desk like this, looking. Like, I don't got no inspiration. And then I'd be like, where do we eat at? I don't give a fuck if I had to drive to Annapolis because I was in Odenton at times. Sometimes I was up in Arnold doing shirts. I'd go get some bud, come back, and nigga, it's a masterpiece ready to come. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing look like it though.
So it was more, it was more about
To this day.
the exclusivity and the doing
I was
that
I was
one
thriving on the one. You know what I'm saying?
the
Like
new
even if
one.
I did a series of shirts that was a certain color with a certain twang to it,
but that new one.
none of them joints was the same though.
Yeah.
So it was a series. NFT. We're gonna talk about that later though. We're gonna talk about that in a second.
That's funny.
So,
Say that.
well, you are the only person who could make me understand it the way I should be able to understand it as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shouts out to him because that's exactly where I get
Well,
from.
shouts out to you then. But
hell yeah, I get
it
from
was
credit.
like it wasn't hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have people come in there and mock up backgrounds. They would be like, ain't nobody gonna buy this shit. Then they would see somebody wearing that shit like the next day and be like, oh my God, I made that shirt. I'm like, yeah, you did all the background, nigga, and I just came with the signature, all the details, and killed that shit. And so then it was like, shit, a baby could do this shit. I could put paint on tennis balls and throw that shit at shirts.
Facts though.
Real shit.
Facts.
And people would say, I fucked up. I said, in art, there are no fuck ups.
But really, that's
I'm an
where
abstract artist.
That's what, and to be honest with you, he was like one of the first people that I heard say abstract art, and I
Right.
get it.
Right.
Because with abstract art, there are no right and wrong.
No.
Matter of fact, the more wrong,
Shit
the
done
better.
sold for millions of dollars
And that-
because a nigga
the
sneezed
more
on a
wrong,
piece
the
of paper.
Saying.
Motherfucker, make a face and had a face have a triangle on the nose and the bitch be turned sideways.
All right, so now I'm gonna give y'all. We're gonna get back to Nearachi, but I'm gonna give y'all a little piece of art history. The only reason that shit worth money is because lesser talented motherfuckers couldn't do art for real. So they made that shit worth money. But the people who was doing goddamn sculptures and shit, they ain't getting no goddamn money. People who made them big ass statues and shit, they ain't get them shit. But then the Europeans came up with blah art. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to Nirachi though.
Yeah.
That shit's so goddamn easy, man. Thank y'all Europeans. The shit is easy.
It is though. It really it's really about finding your own creativity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like finding your own, just like with anything, find your own lane. You know what I mean? Really, that's what it's really all about. Like if you can find your own lane and comfortably sit in that thing, like once you realize that there are no right and no wrongs with that shit. Not with your own shit. You know, and to switch it over even a little more to music. I was trying to explain that to my cousin. Like he gets so worried about everybody. He gets so worried about everybody worrying about how they gonna feel about it. Is they gonna take it? Like,
Nigga, if you
and
an
I said,
artist,
yeah, you gotta do that because the consumers are who are.
but
gonna
you
be able
do
to
that
trust.
in creating it.
But you gotta. There has to be a certain level of I'm the shit and going into it.
Of course.
You know what I mean? I go into every song with trusting and let's go. You know what I'm saying? So I tell him the same thing. Yo, you gotta kind of like there has to be a level of ain't no right, no wrong with this because I'm being me.
Ain't no question.
And ain't no I can't be wrong when I'm being me because I'm being me.
Right.
Unapologetically. You dig what I'm saying? And that's the difference. So, but people are scared of that. I can guarantee you right now, it's people that didn't drew stuff, that didn't fucking
Bruh. My twin brother.
Things,
my twin brother.
and will not put that shit out because they scared of what the world. Because
nigga could do
they
any-
like it so much.
Yeah.
They are afraid that somebody will be like it and how it might make them feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What everybody you say?
Or he'll let me see that shit, but he ain't gonna let he'll let you see it. But nobody outside of his comfort zone is gonna see that shit.
Yeah.
It's
The people
just
that
as
really
raw
help
as
him
my
grow.
art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he do it for him. He don't do it for everybody else. I'm gonna do it for money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it for the world. I'm gonna give it to whoever want that motherfucker. But I know people who, on the streets they don't do nothing, but they get locked up. And them niggas is drawing goddamn, I mean, fucking Mozart, Vincent Van Gogh shit. And they will not sell it. They won't.
I'm gonna tell you how crazy
they
the
won't
world
show
is.
it.
The crazy the world is. You think of that little weird ass statue with the Joker with no arms and shit.
Yeah.
With the situation out.
Yeah. That's like Michelangelo or some bullshit like that.
Man, can't nobody paint that shit in this day and age. You can't be going out here making no motherfucking statues with a little dick hanging out and all that there. They don't.
I don't know.
Get offended.
They a little weird these days, nigga.
With NFTs.
I tell you what,
With NFTs, he could though.
man, you better not be painting, making no statue. That statue probably worth some money for real. Now,
Well, it's their culture.
that bitch
and
wouldn't be
they
worth
love
nothing
it.
these
You know what I'm
days.
saying?
They gonna be like, why you even paint that? Why you even make that motherfucker? That bitch ain't got no arms, no legs, and you chose to make the situation looking like that. You ain't give a fuck
There's a
about
lot of
the statue. What this
motherfuckers out
statue
here.
care about?
He'll make $20 million.
The Democratic Party. Damn.
As an NFT.
Shut your internet down.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to tell you.
That
Because
game
of
crazy.
what it is, it's controversial. It's like,
Nah,
I
you
want to
ain't-
buy that shit. You know what I'm saying?
What? The NFT?
No, I'm saying if they was to make that shit today, like you saying how controversial the world is. But yeah.
It would be, man, because people so touchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it depends on who the artist is, unfortunately.
Well, not now, not no more. The artists don't even matter no more. Because with some of these like
Nigga, that better not be no
NFT
black
collections,
gay man.
you don't even know who the
make
artist
that.
is.
He better not. That's not gonna go over well. They gonna ridicule his ass. It better not. You can't. It better not be.
Hey.
It better be exactly who it probably was. And it's not gonna go over well.
Where my
You know,
shot
man.
glass at, man?
I don't know, girl.
On the end of the table beside you.
Cause it ain't a shot. That
I
bitch
thought
a
this was
shotgun
yours. This ain't
glass.
yours? Oh, all right. They the same. They almost
That
the same
joint
color.
shotgun glass.
Yeah, man.
That's a big ass shot glass.
Shit, the Bored Yacht Club.
So long story short, man, it's 2022.
20, I believe so.
That's
Last time I checked.
That's what they told us.
222. That's a creation number. Anybody who has the ability to create some shit, you need to create it now, because it's
all
people that's gonna
connect.
create
Every
situations.
show connect. Every show connect.
It's gonna somebody's creating a future for you. You ain't creating a future for yourself, nigga. I'm trying to tell you.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. I feel more creative in this season, in this year.
Well, look.
Already.
The 2nd of February is 2/2/2/2.
My son's birthday.
Is it? He's special. Yeah, he's something very special.
NFT dropping on that day too.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
I didn't think about that.
2 equals what?
6.
All right.
I was like,
Hey yo, he just did it. I already shut the live.
Yeah, that's how
I
you
already
do.
shut the
That's how
live
you
and
do
the
it
camera off
in
real quick.
intelligent
Like, hold
people.
the fuck up, this nigga just hit us with a mad problem.
that could be another gif.
That fast?
That could be a gif.
Out of nowhere.
Ooh.
You know what person ain't even gonna listen.
Oh yeah, he's
people
something.
watching to literally be waiting to see how long you
So
took for
he's
somebody to answer that.
Aquarius. No, he's a. Yeah, he's definitely special.
So let me ask you a question, right? Here it is. You come out and you make this clothing line, which is free because it ain't nothing else out there like it around the way. None of that shit ain't nothing like it, right?
Right.
That's courageous, right? I would think so because you choosing to kind of like break away from the norm and try something different because ain't nothing else out there like it. So that's courageous,
Right.
And then, so would you say that? Because you was in the music too, right?
Yeah.
In the band.
For you, hold that thought.
All right.
My cousin
Occupation.
Tyreek Belt,
Tyreek Bell. Shout out to my dog.
Ty, he did have a clothing line before me. It was called Ezra Mezzo, Camo Mezzo. And I'm not gonna bullshit with you. Part of that shit that he was doing was, it definitely burnt the stain in my brain to say that niggas could have clothing lines.
Yeah.
The dudes who were doing the shirts, the artwork caught me. But the mindset of my cousin Ty, that definitely sparked the you know what I'm saying, some wheels to start turning. And
Check
shit.
this out though. Who would ever know that whatever you called his would light a spark to indirectly create Nearachi,
Yeah.
which would indirectly create Lesgo Customs.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's how it
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For
you
real,
was
that's real shit, though.
around. You was around, bro.
Hell yeah.
And then you gave me a lane up at the studio.
Exactly. When you bought the whole joint in there.
Right. That was my first retail space.
So, and hold on, we gonna wait for us. Peanut Gallery to get it together.
Yeah.
They do this on Drink Champ.
Shouts out to Voodoo.
Well, let's take shots then,
Shouts out to
goddammit.
my man wearing the Voodoo. He got the Voodoo on.
Yeah, man.
The cotton candy Voodoo.
You got some voodoo I can wear?
Shit, already.
Hey,
Or
Already.
some voodoo I can buy?
It ain't never custom. It ain't never regular when it's custom, huh?
Already.
Interrupt the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that shit.
And you know it's crazy. We don't even take the time sometimes to go back and think about the fact that certain things have birthed other things.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You just told me a little bit. You told me that Tyreek joint got kind of like birthed Nearachi.
It did.
I know for a fact that Nearachi had that was the first time I was around somebody with a machine who did that shit.
Right.
He did
Shout out to
his own.
Aja Amani too, man. Cause those are the t-shirts that I saw. Aja Amani. You know what I'm saying?
That's fly too.
Yeah.
Get my life.
He's still doing his thing. It's right there.
Nigga give you nigga give you some knowledge, but he
Yeah,
won't
shout
give you
out to
their light
Marlon and
back.
Aja Amani, man. That was an inspiration as well for the fabric paint side of it. But
I think that shit harder right there, yo.
what's that?
Like that fabric painting.
It was killing.
That shit way different than what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? Like, but even I want to get into that silk screen in it too.
Who?
Silk screen.
Man, listen. Anybody that's listening, if you into fashion, t-shirt printing, whatever, sublimation
Yep,
is
I'm on
where
it.
the fuck is that? If
I'm
you
on
ain't doing that shit, you kind of behind.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. The reason I haven't bought another cutter is because I don't want to invest behind. I want to invest forward.
Yeah, but Hold up, cuz we not. That's not fair to the people who out here still cutting.
Listen, man.
That's not. Nah, we not gonna sit here. And
But
do
I
that.
did that shit
I
a
know
long time ago.
That doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of artists who played pianos a long time ago. You don't know about them niggas though.
Ain't no question.
What I'm saying is, it's some. Listen, I got like some pages that I follow.
I
and
know,
it's some pretty.
I
dope.
know a lot of them.
Sublimation is dope, but it's a lot of variables to sublimation. If you're not using polyester, you can't even sublimate on it unless you got the spray.
You gotta have that goddamn dry fit shit.
Hey yo, sublimation is definitely cool, but sometimes you don't. Everybody don't have the polyester, and then you can't sublimation. You gotta have a spray to be able to sublimate on cotton. You gotta have a spray to make it adhere to it.
Ooh, you heard of direct to garment?
Direct to garment.
DTG.
Yeah, I do that upstairs as well. That's printing on a paper, and then you print it on there, and it goes into.
I'm talking about sublimation direct to garment though.
I got a 700 Epson printer upstairs.
Shit, nigga, I'm ready to go up that motherfucker and make some hits.
Yeah, I already told you that though. See, but that's how I see.
I ain't know you had no sublimation though, nigga. You could have attracted me with that shit.
It's a fucking Epson printer.
I ain't want to be
upstairs.
peeling no fucking vinyl. That's what it was,
Niggas
nigga.
done got bougie, yo.
I did.
Can't be bougie. Yeah,
Fucking 20 years ago. Huh? Yeah, well, all right. That's good news.
Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna do nothing with it though.
Challenge me.
Huh? You ain't gonna do that. Cut it out. But now so now we could actually bring the Rachi back, to be honest.
Yeah, we could.
Now
I got kids and shit. Niggas.
Yeah, to give them something else, huh?
Right.
So now you get into you got the clothing line before the band or the band before the clothing line. Which one was it?
Man, you know the band was way before the clothing
Yeah,
line.
because we was banging on buckets.
Right. Cans and shit.
Yeah. So but
shit that's still laying in the woods. When I walk back at the shit, we was beating and banging on that shit. I ain't bullshitting. Them little blue things that was the snares. Them
That's
bitches
crazy.
still back there, dog.
it's like they don't know. I mean, I'm glad, but it seems like nobody want to touch that property.
Oh, they want it. We just ain't selling it.
Yeah. Shouts
They
out to
built
the black
all
people
around
that
our
can
shit.
that can still do that.
Yeah.
That still own houses
And not need to sell the fuck out.
I have to.
Yeah, because ain't one motherfucker sell. Now, one person bought that lot. If I'd have knew that lot was there, we could have put our money together and bought that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit. I seen a for sale sign down there like 40 years ago, nigga. I was like 5.
And we ain't never. I mean, but we ain't even.
That's the last time I saw a for sale sign. Next thing I know, I came down there, joint. I ain't go down there for like a summer, and pulled down the hill and seen a new house. I'm like,
whole time.
nigga.
Whole time.
That was
We could've-
crazy.
I mean, once again, don't nobody know. I mean, our parents definitely.
We can't just start talking about best skate artist podcast because they don't know what the hell we talking about.
See, that's the thing though. I don't care what they know. Now they do.
Okay. Y'all know now.
When you say best gay, if we say it enough, they gonna be like, "What the fuck is best?"
We only know what South Central and Crenshaw is because
Somebody said something about it.
that shit out.
You know what I
Niggas ain't
mean?
know what Compton was.
Well, they know what best skate is. You know what I'm saying? That's the good land.
Yeah.
Prominent shit over there, man.
Hell yeah. It's still in that.
So let me ask you a question.
Hold on.
Oh, all right, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead now.
Nah, I'm gonna let you roll.
No, hell no. This your hell no. This
shit.
hell no. Come with it, fool.
So what was your mindset to transition from music? You know what I'm saying? Because you was doing a few different things. You know what I'm saying? You was doing transportation. You was doing a couple different things.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Shouts out to that.
Shots out. Let's take it. Shots.
Shouts out.
That's
to
a
that.
reason.
This is all straight right now, so this is a
Yes,
shot.
sir.
Yeah, boom.
Damn.
Yeah, we gonna
Yeah, shouts out to
I'm pouring liquor and shit already had.
Shouts out to entrepreneurship, man.
entrepreneurship.
Whenever
entrepreneur.
I was just ready to say that.
Whenever you are able to set out and start your own business, man, and it get hard, the only thing I can say is, man, just keep on keeping on, no matter what. Don't forget the minute you come up with an idea, your brand and lights are open.
The minute you
But
come
what
up
was you
with
saying,
an
okay?
idea,
Like, what was your mindset to move to clothing? I mean,
Well,
I mean, you kind of already said it.
I started working with a little young dude, and the young dude had a company called Dreams of Greatness, DOG. I was feeling Shorty vibe. I was feeling everything he was doing, his hustle. I liked it. So I bought into it, and long story short, some people wanted to stay here, and I wanted to. You know what I mean? I got tired of the middleman.
Right.
So,
I remember that though. I remember that phase.
Basically, with me, it's really all about ain't no freedom like being able to truly do what you want to do. That's real freedom.
Right.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And
not have permission to do it.
I get up and have something to do, and I go make a shirt.
Right.
I go make a hoodie or a sweatsuit or whatever.
I know all about it.
So those I'm always through my hair, I'm always trying to be a freer me. You know what I mean? And that's how I be.
You an original creator.
That allows me to do it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's it. You're a creator. So the minute you got an idea, you go there.
Not to mention, I can remember that big ass. I don't know what you had. I don't know what it was. I remember that big ass machine and being amazed by that motherfucker. Like, what the fuck is big ass machine? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can remember being in there and watching you doing shit in the studio.
Right.
All that shit. Sometimes we don't even give praise to the farmer. All we want to do is think about all the crops, the beautiful crops that came up.
How good the corn
You know
was
what I mean?
and shit.
So I gotta think about where it came from. You know what I mean? You was planting that seed back then too, so that's where it kind of came from.
Yeah, because you know me. If you around me, what I'm gonna do? Come on, dog. Let's do this shit.
Hell yeah.
Help me do this shit, dog. I need help, nigga. You could do this shit too. Ain't nobody ever been around me and I was just like, nah, nigga, don't touch shit. You know what I'm saying? If you sitting around me and you ain't doing nothing and we smoking bud, nigga, it's time for you to pay the piper, nigga. You gonna press a shirt around this motherfucker or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Seriously.
But then it's other people who come around and they gonna motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Q. You know what I mean? When he came home from I think he was in the military. He went to business school. I heard that shit. It was like ring, 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 ring. And next day, he was down there fucking with me. You know what I mean?
And
So I'm not. You call him right now, you can get a shirt done. Cause he know how to do it. He know every aspect of it. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to my man Q. That's my dog too.
Yep.
Another one that's into that entrepreneurship. Does he have his own business doing that? But I know he does it.
I mean, yeah, he do shirts. You know, if you know his number, I ain't gonna throw it out on the goddamn line.
I
you know him,
if he had an
get in touch
actual
with him,
business,
he can
we
do
would put
shirts.
his name out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
But
he don't have a business doing it,
Yeah.
but they know him.
But I know for a fact that he is in it. We spoke before about it.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, and it's a good thing to learn. You know what I mean? Like, and it's kind of like when you working on cars.
Right.
You fuck around, start working on a car, and you realize, oh shit, they ain't really charging me because this shit ain't that hard.
Right. I
You
took
gonna do
my
an oil
fucking.
change-
I
you
just
gonna do
took
an
my
oil change
toilet
for your
out,
shit
bruh.
and be like, oh look, man, like
Monterey.
There's no way.
I mean, I'm sorry. Y'all edit that shit out. Let's go. Listen.
That's like in a robbery. They be like, yo, let's get the fuck up out here. All right, Monterey. Make sure you grab the bag, Monterey.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I just took my whole fucking toilet off, dog.
That nigga say,
I done
Monterey.
put goddamn laminate floors in my house, all kind of shit I ain't think I could do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and then it's crazy. And you know the thing about it is you go out there and you go price that shit.
yeah. And they charging your ass for doing this.
Inflation, brother.
I put a backsplash up in my kitchen, dog. That joint mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I had went and got that shit done, they'd have probably charged me like $3,000 for that shit.
Now.
Well, then people pay for the convenience.
Always.
I mean,
always. I
nigga,
know that for a fact.
I don't mind paying for convenience, but how much that shit cost?
I know, right? They raised the fucking price.
I tell you
Shit.
what. You need that oil change and it's raining outside.
Nigga, I could change the oil too.
I bet your ass ain't gonna do it in the rain.
I got a garage, nigga.
Oh,
I got a garage.
flex.
Yo, everybody ain't got no
No,
garage.
everybody don't. I'm sorry.
So for those who don't have a garage, go and pay for convenience.
No, throw a tarp over your whole car and lay under that bitch.
That's why the hotel.
That's what I would do.
$3 for a soda.
Exactly. Your ass thirsty, ain't you?
And you don't want to go to the
You ain't
store.
right.
You just want to go downstairs.
Yeah.
You want to go downstairs to get it. They're like $3.
That's
Yeah,
why
nigga.
you'll see that gas station. It's a
It's
little
$2.50 in the
bullshit gas
machine.
station. It ain't got nothing in that joint but 2 or 3 cans of soda.
Yeah.
1 bottle of water. That joint warm. It got gas only in 1 pump. But that joint got all the highest prices. Why? Because it's the last gas station right before the exit.
Yeah.
You know,
And they
but
can
that's
charge the
genius, though.
most.
Don't stop. Yeah.
That's genius though.
Yeah.
They got 1 person in there. He got on coveralls, no teeth, maybe 2, and they all the way in the back. He only got 3 good words that he said that you can understand. But guess what? They price is super high. You better stop. You see your light.
You see your light.
You see your light. You know y'all headed for a long haul. Y'all better get on that daggone iron gas station.
That's right.
Convenience.
Yeah, man. But occupation.
Woo! Heydays.
Yo,
Oh, you
This-
can use that. Yeah, you can use the truck.
All right.
occupation, yo.
Man.
Where
The
that name
motherfucker-
come from, yo? Sound like work to me.
Nigga, we was putting in plenty work.
Was they?
We was putting in a lot of fucking work.
Occupation.
Anybody who don't recognize that, you a motherfucking liar.
Absolutely. Well, like don't.
You're a liar.
It was another group before. It was another band
Those
before.
boys.
Those boys. Yeah. What?
Like, that's the blueprint right there, though. You know
Occupation, yo, something
what I'm saying?
different.
I always got to recognize those boys.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Shout out to my man Sniffles. He just had a 50th birthday, man. That's my dog.
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
See, I respect my elders, the people that raised me in this shit. I always pay homage to them. It's a lot of dudes that came up off occupation. They don't pay homage to them. They sit around and hate and act like they did something and shit, nigga, and they didn't.
Yeah. And occupation was probably like one. I mean, that's kind of like a band you gotta talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When it comes down to it, I mean, we did that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? And
Happy's the mega
if you
choice.
came from if you
my
came
shit.
from out of any area, then you know that shit.
Yeah.
If you don't recognize it and you was right there watching this, something affecting your spidey senses, nigga. It's something that's affecting your shit, nigga.
Yeah. Or
It's
you
either
just
hate
hating.
or I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
it is.
It is. It is. When you because
And I just feel the need to say that because it gotta be fucking said.
who was the leads for occupation?
Lead what? Rapper,
Lead.
talker.
Talker.
So we talking about 20 years of history. So it was phases.
Well, let's start at the beginning, then, nigga.
Damn. All right.
Let's start at the beginning there. First joint, first
for one,
lineup.
I wasn't there in the beginning.
Who
right?
was? Matter of fact,
Your
when
brother,
yeah.
Dante.
Shouts out to my brother Dante Stansbury. I'm
Yeah.
still waiting for you to come
Yeah,
over here
yeah,
since
yeah,
the other
yeah,
day. When I see you, I'ma choke. Respectfully. I think that makes
Dante, your cousin Booger,
Yes, sir.
J. Lonnie Booth Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. to Senior.
Okay.
Cigars. Y'all need to start smoking these motherfuckers.
What, the papers?
Hey, yo, we ain't bring this nigga on here for no help. Lesgo, where the gun? Fuck
Oh, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit.
Where is he just now?
Yeah, man. We ain't fucking on with
We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But,
smooth these back.
Booger was a lead rapper. Dante was a rapper. My cousin Terrell Cromwell was the backup rapper.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin Corey, what the fuck is Corey's last name? Goddamn.
No, hell no. I'm thinking about.
Y'all know Corey. Wild ass Corey from old goddamn
Anybody
log
the
in.
backup rapper, that's kind of dope.
Yeah,
Well, you know, in a
You know what I'm
band,
saying? That's-
in a
Yeah.
band.
But that's dope though. I don't know
absolutely.
nothing about the band shit, but that's just dope.
That's my position right now.
What's
That's
that?
dope.
Backup rapper.
Who was the main rapper?
DB.
E. Yeah.
So, Carl Anderson, my cousin, on the drums.
That's cause
That's your cousin? All right.
And on the county small, man, I'm trying to
Right.
say.
Michi was on the Congos, of course. He was the only Congo player that ever played with Ak.
And Michi would definitely be willing to let your ass
My
know
cousin
that.
CJ.
CJ.
Yeah, CJ was on the Toms. And that was it.
So,
That
Rolo,
was the
so Rolo
original.
didn't come till the Jimmy house?
Man, listen, Rolo was those boys.
Yeah.
For real, Rolo was perfection. That's who he started with. And perfection and those boys was rivals. When perfection broke up, then Rolo went with those boys. You know what I'm saying?
I just remember him playing for y'all.
Yeah, that was a very short stint, but he definitely was there. Shout out to Rolo.
Shout out to the dog, Rolo. You know him for, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he was there. Rolo was there for a second. It was a fire ass summer. He was with us.
Ashtray, huh?
Big ass ashtray.
So now,
Nigga, ashtray look like a motherfucking.
it's actually a rolling tray. You can customize those at Lesgo Customs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tag that.
Can we?
We'll put that
But
in.
yeah, so cause we gonna move it along. So we enter occupation.
Come on.
And you already you didn't started clothing. Oh no, you haven't. You didn't started occupation. Now you didn't. Then you got into the clothing line.
Right. So, yeah, the clothing line was like 98. That's when I started that. Or it was like a trial. It was a trial session from like 96 to 98. You know what I'm saying? I was making clothes. But when I started really doing like fashion shows and shit, that's another thing you need to start doing. Because I ain't understand that. Shout out to my homegirl VC. She introduced me to this cat in Baltimore. His name was I don't even fucking remember. But he had a whole fashion show thing going on. And I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do in a fashion show? I got t-shirts. And she was like, well, how the fuck you think t-shirts get promo? She was like, they do fashion shows. I was like, all right. So I got in the fashion show.
I ain't never heard that before.
Say what?
I ain't never heard that before. but
Heard what? T-shirt fashion show?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know you got a future in fashion shows, nigga.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I never heard it before. Like you
All
never
right,
heard it
so
before, nigga.
once I got into the fashion shows, guess what? Now I'm like, I don't want just t-shirts.
Right.
I want these niggas walking in all my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I started doing jeans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I started going to New York and we done got back to fucking Nerachi. I started going to New York and buying fucking wholesale like denims with rip out tags and shit. Like they had tags that would show you where you supposed to put the tag at. You snatch that shit out and then put your shit in there. But you could buy like the whole line. So basically, it might be you and maybe like 7 other designers that was gonna get them because they wasn't making that many. You know what I'm saying? And you could go up there, buy them bitches like, if somebody else shit blew up, man, your shit blew up, you was gonna know both of y'all niggas got that shit from the same motherfucker. But
Tag.
the shit, everybody couldn't get it. You had to get it while them niggas was selling it. You know what I'm saying?
How you think some of these people able to sell like t-shirts and shit for like $200, $100?
One of a kind. That's one way.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Why not?
I'm sure you and I can go and buy the same Yeezys.
No, I'm saying.
What?
I'm thinking he asking me how do you market some shit like
Yeah,
that.
because like people like. I, mean,
I say nigga, can't nobody else get
Screw it
this.
out, but like gallery department.
Say that again.
Can't nobody else get this. You the only one with it, and it's fly as shit.
Yeah.
I want $2 fucking $100.
Okay, so how do you make it so that people buy into that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nigga.
How do they do that? Like, how do they get to that point of like?
Cause I'm gonna keep it a band right now.
Because I
asking
don't want
for
to look like no fucking body
$30
else.
for a t-shirt.
I don't even think $200 is a lot of money.
I like my shit. Asking $30 right now, a nigga might swing on you.
All right, so let me say this.
He might get quite offended.
This some shit you could do. All right, they might say that shit if it's just a t-shirt that got vinyl on it. But if you put a fucking zipper right here, a zipper right here.
Hold on,
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
And then you fuck around and put some stitching and shit on that motherfucker with a sewing machine. Abstract stitching. Ain't no pattern to that shit. You just run the motherfucking nice ass pattern all around that bitch.
Like, bro.
Now we
Real
talking.
quick. Come here real quick. I just want to show you something. While
Me?
Yeah, I want to show you something while we talking about it, because this is why we crazy. All right, look at this shit. That's it.
Right. That bitch look like a jail shirt. I swear to God, that shit look like a penitentiary ass shirt. It definitely ain't fitted.
So why they able to, like,
You see how much they
You know
asking
why?
for?
Because some fucking body gonna buy it.
This is why. Look.
It's
look.
online. That nigga ain't gotta pay no money for
And
that shit.
this is
to be
who
online.
partnered with them. That's why, I think.
Who? All right, so let's do an experiment.
Yeah.
Let's put some shit online for $200, and let's see what the fuck happens.
I'm with that.
Because this shit.
Nigga, you gotta fucking
This
think
is
like
how.
I'm with that. I'm with that. Put that shit on there for
you gotta
$200.
think. Listen,
This
We
is.
got quite a few.
man, listen.
voodoo
If
joints.
you don't make the value, ain't nobody else gonna tell you. You know what? I should pay you some more for your shirt.
Hey yo. So here's the thing. I'm so glad.
But
that
you
we
gotta
into this
add something to it.
because here's the thing, right? Somebody was just saying the other day, like, what's gonna happen is you gonna set it high like that, and somebody somewhere,
Yeah.
gonna buy that. Bitch.
And then guess what?
And then people gonna be like, wait
No,
the
then
fuck,
fuck
a
around,
minute.
Drake
Why the
gonna be
fuck would
wearing that
somebody?
bitch.
It
And
don't-
then
it
next
ain't
thing
even
you
that.
know,
Somebody,
it's some big shit.
All somebody got to do is go in there and see that 2 or 3 people that bought your shit.
NFT, nigga.
$1,000 a fucking t-shirt.
That's where I'm. That's what I'm thinking right
but that's
now.
not what I'm talking about right now. So what I'm talking about right now is I'm talking about the fact that if you go and put it at $1,000 a t-shirt and somebody buy it and people see that, somebody's gonna say there's a reason why somebody bought that bitch
Yeah.
at $1,000.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the only reason that shit gonna be is because that nigga got $1,000 and a t-shirt costs $1,000.
Fact. It's
Because-
niggas out here with no money out here buying fucking name brand shit and they broke than
Exactly.
a motherfucker. That don't mean shit.
That's what I'm
'cause the
saying,
nigga got
Monterey.
money.
So guess what? But when the nigga that got money buy that motherfucker, it's going to become a trend.
Right.
people
Of
follow-
course,
Like,
because they
that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Migos-
because they attach their name to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
So
attach their
now
name to it.
I was
a
talking.
rapper can rap about that shit.
Because I can promise you, it's a bunch of
What
niggas
that shirt
buying
just said
Nike
on
and
it?
they ain't had shit to do with the Nike being nowhere.
I got a gallery department, motherfucker, 100,000 bars.
Who say
Bars,
that
huh?
though? Who say that?
It don't matter if that nigga is somebody that people listening.
That's what I'm saying.
Migos, nigga.
They wore it.
It gotta be somebody that
Oh,
matters.
Migos wore this shit.
Yeah, they
That's
did.
his little
Partner
cousin
with
shit.
Yeah, partner with him.
That's his little cousin
It
shit.
gotta be somebody.
But
that's
see,
somebody.
Monterey.
But no,
Here
the
we go.
person, the
You making it
actual
seem like just
creator-
because a nigga got money, he can make no.
It's
the
true.
creator was a
Man,
white
Listen,
listen.
if Tupac ain't never say Cristal or Jay-Z, I would not know what that
That's
shit
what
was,
I'm-
I
nigga.
get that part. I get that part. But you saying
Jay-Z
just because
made
a
a lot
person
of
buys something means that they just because they have a whole lot of money don't mean that they gonna be successful in something.
No,
as
no,
far
no.
as that.
I wasn't saying that shit. I was saying that if a nigga who got bread
Start
that's
doing something.
endorsable buys
Now,
a
and then-
motherfucking
I
outfit
said
that
they
your
gotta attach
ass
their name
made,
to it. I said that.
you hot
you
now,
gotta attach
nigga.
your name
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Niggas
yeah,
wearing
yeah, yeah.
button-ups for Jay-Z.
No, nigga. Grown and sexy.
I don't
Niggas
know
having
about
all
that.
kind of
I don't know
goddamn.
about that.
Was they?
Bruh,
I would probably
listen.
I'm high. I would have to look
Listen,
into it.
the stores.
I don't think
when
so.
you went in the
I don't
stores
know,
after
bro.
Jay-Z made that motherfucking joint with the button down, every fucking shirt in the store was that motherfucking shirt, bro. You couldn't buy nothing else. I'm not lying.
I'm
Up against the fucking wall.
So you saying
couldn't
that
buy
Jay-Z
shit.
made niggas wear button ups?
Yes, nigga.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Just like Jordan made
Rap
niggas wear bald
wasn't
heads.
wearing button-ups. Rap niggas was wearing
Yeah.
button-ups.
Onyx and Jordan made niggas wear bald heads, son.
They made
Real
it cool.
shit.
They made it cool at a young
Yes.
age. They made it cool
Niggas
at an age where
who
you're
niggas
not
was
losing your
21
hair.
with
I still
bald
had to-
heads.
I'm not convinced. I'm gonna be honest.
You not convinced about what?
That Jay-Z made niggas wear button ups.
You don't think so? Where the niggas
Now,
Hey,
rap,
listen.
rap niggas.
I'm not a
yes.
Jay-Z nigga.
Rap niggas.
That
yes.
nigga had everybody wearing, you gotta be grown and sexy.
with jeans
Yeah.
too. You ain't
That's
gotta wear
when that
dress
trend
pants.
started to shift.
I'm trying to tell you, dog.
And it became cool to dress up.
And no, everything was grown and sexy. Go-go changed to fucking grown and sexy, nigga. You couldn't even play
of
no
Jay-Z?
hardcore fucking. Listen,
I'm trying to tell you.
it was a culture shift.
Somebody
see what I'm
listening
saying?
and watching this. I need somebody. Did Jay-Z
I have
influence?
the internet.
I ain't saying he influenced black culture
He did.
all
Though.
the
I
way.
already looked it up. I'm just saying. I've been. You know,
It's true.
I study home. Okay.
To wear button-ups.
Nigga,
You ain't no, listen. Don't. Did he influence niggas to wear button-ups?
when I say nigga,
I don't believe.
that's a yes.
No, yo.
Hey,
I don't know.
are you live right there?
Oh yeah, the album.
Hey,
man.
listen, if
Change
y'all
Clothes.
live, speak on that
The
shit.
album with Change Clothes.
Bam.
Change clothes.
I'm trying to tell you.
Go.
And what is that? And what does it say?
Nigga, change clothes.
Yeah, when he dropped that shit. Yeah, it went from the baggy jeans. Niggas started wearing they shit a little more fitted.
Say, hold on. Say that again. Say that again. You ain't what?
Y'all got me smoking cigars.
You not gonna do what, yo?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not.
Shit that you told us to stop doing. What you say? You say you're not gonna have what?
Who, me?
Rips in your what? In your knees.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
What that? What you talking about though?
Pants.
Rips in the pants.
Right.
I don't like that shit.
Right.
Stupid.
Everything ain't for everybody.
What? Bam.
Nah,
So
that-
here's the thing, right?
A lot of niggas ain't wearing.
You ain't gonna have them. I might not have.
But I'm older, nigga.
But here's the thing though. That's a trend for a reason. People have them.
At what?
Rips in their motherfucking knees.
When did niggas start wearing jerseys?
Well,
Whatever you call
there's
it.
a trend.
Remember when
Yeah,
jerseys?
it is.
Rarely.
I
When
do.
Niggas stopped wearing jerseys at some point. When did that happen?
Niggas down south still wear them bitches.
I don't really.
I don't remember the last time I seen somebody with just a jersey.
Niggas don't
Okay,
do that
yeah.
shit.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Casually, just like
Like
oh,
Sunday, nigga.
like yeah. I'm
You
just
say
rocking
nigga
it.
Sunday.
I'm rocking it with my
Friday.
No, nigga, like my
Jersey
team
Friday.
playing.
Yeah,
Friday.
Sunday. But I'm just saying, like Friday night, Saturday night, like niggas used to rock jerseys.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah.
Monday night,
Matching
nigga, just
shoes.
yeah.
Your shoes matched your jersey.
Yeah.
And then that stopped.
But I'm here live to say I
Atlas
never
Price
wore a
Soul
jersey. Never had a
For real?
No,
You never had a jersey with
ever.
me.
I just can't do what everybody else doing, man.
And
That's
John.
how I ended up making a T-shirt company that was one of a fucking kind.
Yeah.
T-shirts.
It
For
was-
real.
It really was one of a kind. Though. I ain't never seen
What?
it like
Real shit.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, I did that shit to
Guru.
be different. You feel me? Yeah. So
That's
I
it.
wouldn't wear no jersey.
Guru.
And that would be a fucking NFT.
I bought some foam posits one time,
Yeah,
right?
Guru definitely would.
The second ones.
Guru definitely would be.
The first ones were so like that, I bought the second ones with the big ass black circle, and I went somewhere, and every nigga in that motherfucker had them motherfuckers on. I left. That shit was stupid.
I mean, I get it. I think everybody should push towards originality and
Absolutely.
being your own self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think it's enough of that
Yeah.
at all. People are afraid to be. But you know,
Because you gotta be the first one to do it. That's why.
no, hell no.
No,
It
she's talking
ain't-
about being original. You gotta be the first one to do it to be original.
Yo,
People
that
say-
NFT shit might bring the Irachi back.
Well,
man.
it's hard to. It's hard to.
That shit.
It's hard to.
I mean,
it's hard to be original.
I'm talking about
these
my
days. It's just
mindset.
about being, even just stepping out there and anything these days. Just stepping out in the t-shirt business. You know how scary that is because people just are not supportive all the ways.
Right. But you know what? With the internet, man, you can get away from.
That
Yeah,
part,
with
the
the
emotions.
internet,
Hell yeah.
You can get away
Support
from.
your local.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's what it is. Nigga
Like
ain't trying to see
Brother
your
said,
ass do nothing.
All I gotta do is take a picture with Jay-Z and then I'm no longer
Absolutely.
just this. So what it takes
True.
is your
Somebody else to wear it.
Our $30 t-shirts put on a Big Sean or Wale
Mm-hmm.
or one of the Migos wear.
You gotta start
Now
sending
that
shit to
$30
niggas.
t-shirt can sell for $70.
Shit, that was go for more than that after they wear it. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
listen,
You gotta-
them niggas gonna wear that shit, dog.
Yeah.
I made shirts for Yo Gotti. I made shirts for Slick Rick. I made shirts for the whole fucking Mambo Sauce band. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you giving it, it ain't gonna cost you nothing really.
Oh yeah, I would give
You know what I mean? We know what this shit costs us.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
give
would
that
give it
shit
away.
away. You know what
I
I'm saying?
would. That makes sense. That's a no-brainer.
I did a blazer
Give
for
a shit
Slick
to
Rick.
one person and then raise the price.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking. If
Yeah.
I told motherfuckers I mixed a song for, I'm not gonna say who I mixed a song for.
It'd be over.
My price, if I said my price was higher, they'd be like, "Oh, okay," because I want my shit to sound like this.
Right. Absolutely.
It's so crazy that shit. Why is shit like that? Like, yo, it's just wild.
Because I wonder why is that bad? And I'm pretty sure it's people out here that can
Why is
truly
what?
Things just like put on like
pedestal because of
like a level of like some shit like this person did it.
Is either one or two things. Either you can put that shit on that level, or you can wait for somebody else to put that shit on that level.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing stopping you
fine.
from putting a motherfucking $500 t-shirt. Nigga. I mean, it's free.
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst that could fucking happen? Nobody buy it?
That's a fact. Though.
Nipsey put
Who
out
gives a
album for
fuck?
$100.
You know what I'm
So how
saying?
much?
$100.
When somebody do buy,
Remember that?
I think
what's that?
Nipsey, when he did his album, he put his album up $100.
Mm.
And Jay-Z bought 10 copies or something like that. Or
Now
copies or something
we
like
talking. You know what I'm saying?
But it was like, because motherfuckers look like, yo, who the fuck gonna buy your album for $100? Like, ain't nobody buying
That's an
it.
NFT, nigga.
But then Jay-Z bought like a bunch of copies of that nigga album for $100.
Ain't that what that sound like to you? Pre in the pre?
Yes.
I think
That's
so.
crazy,
He
man.
swear, like,
Yeah, I think so. Like,
he be there.
yeah.
I'm glad we talking about NFTs.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
definitely-
if you're
Man,
not
listen,
talking about
my
NFTs,
daughter,
you
my
ain't
daughter,
really.
her friend came up with a picture, and that's the first thing I thought about. I'm like, man, that's it now. Like that bottle could be
That
one.
shit. This
Is
look,
it?
look at this. This is $24,000 right here.
Look at that. That's crazy.
For a digital monkey with a fucking skull cap. And I could do that shit. I could do that
Yo.
shit.
The difference
That's
is,
nothing.
The difference is how much is listed for?
But I'm talking about like,
So people have bid on it, 500,
Nigga.
500. But
Come
then
on
one
now.
person said 24,000.
Come on now.
I want to do some cannabis.
For
I
a
want to
monkey
do
with
cannabis
a digital
art.
monkey with a skull cap.
And it's the pixelated, like it
Pixelated
looks like
jump.
Atari.
Right.
Yeah, that shit look
It's
like.
Atari.
That shit
Things
look
have
like
changed,
Mario
man.
Brothers.
Mario Brothers
That's exactly what it looks
That
like.
shit is like, yeah,
in 2022.
Things have changed like
easy.
that.
That's nothing.
So
I seen an NFT the other day. All it was like a green background with like a black diamond in it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I see. They got like NFT avatars now for like Twitter and shit like that.
yeah. Twitter. When you go on Twitter, they
Yeah.
actually can link your MetaMask or your
Yeah.
Ethereum wallet and buy a.
What the fuck is MetaMask?
MetaMask is just the wallet that you use for your Ethereum.
Hey,
So
yeah.
What the fuck is Ethereum?
Ethereum is the currency of
The metaverse?
to purchase NFTs.
Okay.
So
I really
Ethereum
see
is
it.
like
Fucking
basically
up my
like how US we have the dollar, the Japanese they have the yen.
Ethereum is
the pound.
is-
Ethereum is the
co-
currency for the NFT.
Got you.
Free game.
Yeah.
Ethereum,
Free
nigga.
game.
I'm trying to get my Ethereum up,
How much
nigga.
Ethereum you got, nigga?
You nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Nigga
a
sitting
bar,
there-
nigga.
And listen, and I guarantee you, if now Tony Kraft's somebody, right? But if he was somebody that everybody felt like he was somebody tomorrow, niggas would be running around acting like they had Ethereum.
Nigga. I got 100 Ethereum in the bank.
Boy.
Look, like niggas be rapping that shit like, yo, that shouldn't be hard.
Delirium.
Because if you got
Nigga, I
100
got the
Ethereum,
delirium.
Ethereum.
nigga, 9 Ethereum is $24,000.
It's sad, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
9 Ethereum is $24,000. So
What, 9 Ethereum?
9
Ethereum.
Ethereum is 20.
So it's
It already got you.
Ethereum.
It got
Not
you.
Ethereum.
It already got you.
Ethereum.
It already got you. It
So
already got
you
you. You
saw-
already
And
want
then
to
your
go
Ethereum, and your Ethereum, and your Ethereum, and your Ethereum.
That's crazy, yo. And I mean, that's just how it go. But in a minute, everybody gonna be
All right, I learned some shit
Me and
tonight.
Rachi shit. The fact that it can't be replicated,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I can do it.
that will make it a fucking dope ass NFT.
It definitely
Because
can, because he's the only one that was doing
with
it.
the apes and the bulls and the cats and all of this stuff like they're doing, that's cool. That's just dope.
Yeah.
But like the way you like do your abstract shit,
Yeah.
that shit is like
He did it on my computer one day, man.
like
crazy.
you can't really like.
I'd be like, that
replicate
guru,
shit.
that's not real. Like, see
Yeah,
that little
you
hook
can
right
see
there in the
that.
back? I wouldn't have did no shit like that.
You can't replicate
shit
the
is
shit
fake.
like that. I saw like
Yeah.
And that's what it's really about. So, what do you say to somebody right now that want to be a creator? That's kind of afraid of what they do, but they draw maybe a little bit, but their drawings a little different than everybody else.
They
But
dope
they-
as shit.
A creator,
They dope
man.
as shit, but
If
they
you're a
just, like,
creator, nigga, do what you do, and that's create. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's no right
Two-
and
What
wrong.
about putting it out there though? Like, cause I know like you outspoken and stuff, so you like you know what I'm saying?
I'm a lot more
What do you say to
reserved
the
than I
shy-
used to be, dog.
What do you
I
say
used to
to
be
what do you say
online
to
telling
the shy
motherfuckers.
person that want to jump
Yeah,
out
somebody
there?
that's like real, like you know,
But
in
they-
their little
they-
They
Yeah,
gonna
little word.
shy motherfuckers gonna figure it out because they reserve. They already got a plan, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But
I like
if
what you
if you shy and you are an artist, that's gonna work against you. That's like my brother, my twin brother.
So how do you?
He's not shy, but he ain't fucking bold about
so
his
what do you
art.
say to them so it don't work against them? How do you motivate them past that point?
How do they get past that point of like?
Figure out how you can bring your shit to the masses without exposing yourself. You don't have to expose
That
yourself.
was deep as shit.
Yeah.
Say that shit again.
I don't know if I remember, nigga.
Hey yo, this is one of the realest motherfucking episodes. This episode was brought to you by
Lesgo Customs and
Hell
our
no.
music group. Okay.
Oh man.
You got to figure out how to get your shit out there. And
But I'm talking. See, what I'm asking you is, this artist, they want to get their shit out there, but they're afraid.
it's an internet.
Talk
It's a
to 'em.
fucking whole internet. You,
You
nigga,
scaring
you
the
could
fuck
be.
out this scary artist. You know that, right?
What's scary
No,
artist?
but
Whoever this scary artist that's
You can
watching.
be whatever-
Well, listen,
and then-
scary ass artist. Yeah, you can be
All right,
whatever
so let
you
him
want.
get it softer then. Goddamn it, shit, scary artist. He alright.
Soften it up. Soften it up.
Scary artist. He alright. He don't mean
Bro,
no
I'm
harm.
an artist, so it's a aspect of art that got to be some bravery to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I remember when you just said you gotta get it out there. Like nigga, there was a crossroad where I was like, are they gonna like this shit? Because we talked about that, but then it also gotta be in advance where you say, yo, I gotta get this shit. I mean, if you're an artist, you should want to give your work to as many fucking people as you can. Because what is art worth held in the hands of the motherfucker who did it?
But people don't look at that.
My brother, nigga, you need to sell that shit.
Because I do what you do, or I do what fucking other rappers do that are successful now. Sometimes artists downplay what they do because of that, because of the levels. Not really looking at it as their gift, my gift. And we gotta look at what the gift brings. If you feel like it's a gift and you really bringing it as a gift, it is what it is. But we look at it like, well, this artist is up here and I'm not. Is it still a gift?
Fucking right, it's still a gift.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Of course it is.
it's artists that did more than me and, you know what I'm saying, on greater levels than me, but what the fuck does that mean? That nigga had to strive for however long he had to strive. That don't got shit to do with my goddamn story.
So that means keep on no matter what. Yeah.
Because if you stop because that nigga got success, then nigga, it's motherfuckers who make it in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying?
It's
The last
motherfuckers
hour.
in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Down by 30.
Yeah. It's niggas who come up, you nigga. We done seen niggas get famous and die. So whatever you got to give to motherfuckers, you got to just keep on delivering that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's motherfuckers who tried 1,000 fucking times on 1,000 and the first time the motherfucker that shit went through. But it either stopped on the 199th motherfucking time, either never fucking made it. So you just gotta keep fucking doing what you do, nigga. And even if you die doing that shit, nigga, you die doing that shit. That's some honorable shit.
And I guess I feel the same way about that. But the way that I say things is, you know, there is no wrong.
Ain't no question.
Don't be afraid because there is no wrong.
Right.
I'm pretty sure somebody told whomever the fuck that picture is ugly as shit. Do not put that out there. Don't put that out there. Don't.
Hey, listen.
I
don't got no t-shirts I don't have no closet of t-shirts that didn't make it, motherfucker. All them bitches gone.
But this my thing though. This my thing. I don't think that everybody's gonna receive the arrogance. That way. Oh, that, yeah. Well, you know, you just got. Everybody don't got it like that, cuz.
No.
Hold on.
No, they don't.
Hold on. All right, they don't. No, they don't. So what I'm saying to you is, yeah, they should get it. But on a softer approach, my nigga, you gotta understand that there are some people who have these gifts, but gonna take them bitches to the grave with them because they so afraid to step past them curtains. You know what I'm saying? And you saying, well, shit, well, I mean, you better figure the fuck out how the fuck you get past them curtains.
Nah.
Nah, I got nah. I'm just saying. The fact of the matter is this. I think that with you still being here, being a creator, you understand? Somebody who didn't give up on that part. You still a creator.
Yep.
NFTs, that's creating. That's the part. Like, don't give up. Don't stop. You're always gaining traction as long as you're moving. Like, as long as you're doing.
Always gaining traction as long as you're moving.
Yeah.
Like that.
I mean, if you shy and you try and get your artwork out here, there's a fucking way. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying figure it out. I'm saying it's an internet.
And that's the way.
When I started
to touch everybody.
Fucking with, like, I would say 1998 is probably when I first got on the line.
If Instagram was out back then, where would you be? Who would you be? Like, what would Nearachi be?
Something special, because it had so many people wearing it.
Because you was going hard.
I was going fucking hard, dog.
Yeah, so if you was...
I think MySpace did what Instagram is doing now.
No way.
Yeah.
Not
MySpace
really.
was more
Only thing is, it was more harder to fucking program too, but it did the fucking job.
Yeah.
You know, I was able to communicate with people all around the goddamn world about making clothes on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you really couldn't make no money on that motherfucker. I mean, no, you could make money.
Yep. You could, page.
But now it's easier to stream shit towards the money now. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, we really didn't know, you know, that, oh shit, if I got a clothing line, I could do fashion shows on this motherfucker for free. It just wasn't, I wasn't looking at it like that.
Yeah, back then it was harder to sell shit to somebody in Detroit and Chicago and Miami and LA than how easy it is now.
Yeah, it's a lot easier now. I would say around 2000.
Some people in different states because of the internet.
Oh, yeah,
back then in the
90s
and early 2000s,
people wasn't really
selling shit to somebody in LA
where you had to actually be there.
Houston.
I think people just didn't have the mindset to be that.
What's that?
It was a neighborhood thing.
Yeah, people didn't have the mindset back then to be the entrepreneur, to be, you know what I'm saying, shipping shit out. Like, I would say in 2007.
I probably took a lot to ship shit out.
It didn't.
A lot? Bulk wise?
No. Well, what's bulk? I was sending them goddamn tennis shoes and shit out to Mosby. And he was in Alabama at the time. But he was buying bulk Nearachi. Like, boxes of that shit.
Damn.
And I was sending the shit to him in Alabama, and Eric Elson, shout out to him. We was getting to it like that with the shoes, you know what I'm saying? And so it was just all a whole big thing, you know what I'm saying? So that was like 2006, 2007.
Yeah.
I was sending clothes out that motherfucker.
That's fire.
In 2007, like, is when I got a big cartel account, and you could sell on
What's
that
that?
joint.
Oh yeah.
Big Cartel is like, well, you can have a .com, but it's like
It's kind of Shopify.
your clothing line. Exactly. It was Shopify before that shit.
Teespring.
So basically, you can have like voodoo.bigcartel.com. But you
That's what's called.
it was your URL.
Yeah, you can upload this logo on there,
Or
Right.
and without you doing the shit yourself.
Yeah.
Somebody in, like how Vinny is in Seattle, and how like Jay Rosario's in LA.
they'll make it.
No, they can just buy it from the website with this without us having to do the shipping and all that other stuff.
Yeah, that's
Line it
Shopify.
up and they'll
That's
just do it
definitely
for you.
Shopify.
Right.
Yeah.
That shit is like second nature now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with the Big Cartel, I was cutting hair on that joint. That's how I was when nobody was charging Visa and shit for cutting hair. I had a Big Cartel, and I would put all the haircuts on that joint, and I would tell people like,
Yo,
"Yo,
hustler.
you go on Big Cartel, book the
I ain't never even heard of
motherfucking joint." You didn't?
Nope. Big Cartel.
That's how I was selling Nearachi. It's still on that motherfucker probably. Nearachi.bigcartel. Pull it up.
Big Cartel.
Yeah, we gonna take a shot at that
Which
motherfucker.
is gonna be a sad part for me, but we're gonna do it.
Sad for you?
Yeah, fool.
I got you, dog.
Yeah, man, because with the whole gun part, man, it's I really think that the way that things are, if they're not gonna make it a self-defense law, then you need to start being a little bit more lenient on people's charges, man, and stopping people from getting guns legally.
Listen, man. Why you saying that? I think, and I've been meaning to call you about this shit for like a week now, and I just ain't never get around to it.
We ain't gonna do that on here. We'll talk about that later. but we're still gonna talk about the guns though.
It's legal shit, man.
Yeah. We ain't gonna have a personal conversation on the fucking podcast.
Second cut. All right, let's go.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? But it's good to it's amazing to be able to have a gun or have a weapon and know that if somebody come into your house, an intruder comes into your house and you are forced to light his ass up, you know for a fact that you're in a better position,
right,
with papers on that gun than it is with something dirty. If you're not gonna be, you got a water right there too. If you're not gonna be lenient on who you give to the guns to, then you need to be more lenient on the charges. I'm just being honest, man.
If you're not gonna be lenient on who you give the guns to,
Hey, look.
that was like a fucking reverse question.
If you're not gonna be more lenient on who you give the guns to, I'm talking about, if somebody get caught with guns, that shouldn't be the reason why they can't get them.
I agree.
I think you still should be able to have guns.
Yeah, it's
I can see
caught
now,
drunk
here's the
driving, I
thing.
can still get liquor.
I can see if it's in commission of a felony or it's in commission of anything. Yeah.
Well, this is what I would say
But
to that.
if all you got caught was having guns on you, or if that that's what they prove.
Like, yeah, your lifestyle might have dictated you to have to fucking use them or have them.
I think there should be a. You're not gonna change the streets. You're not gonna change the streets. You're not gonna do things. You're not gonna implement things. You're gonna keep on. Shouts out to Marilyn Mosby. You're gonna keep on shooting down people who try to implement things and do things to help the streets. You dig what I'm saying? So if you're gonna do that, right? What I'm saying is give people the opportunity to be able to protect themselves, man. You dig what I'm saying? You know what's up out here.
All right, so listen.
You know what's up out here. If we're gonna be very
it might be some things that one could do in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain shit that could be expunged. It's certain shit that can be expunged.
Yeah.
But before you give up on that type of shit, that's the shit. Because a relative of mine just went to get her HQL. Right.
What is HQL?
Handgun qualification license. And that's just for Maryland. And so they denied her. But they denied her based on like like I think it was a 2nd degree assault or some shit like that. But all she gotta do is go get the shit expunged, and then she can go and get the permit. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question, and think about what I'm asking you before you answer me, right?
Right.
Boom. 2nd degree assault, right? All I gotta do. So you stop me because there's a 2nd degree assault, right? Mm-hmm. All I gotta do is go get the shit expunged.
Yes.
So you still giving it to the same crazy ass nigga though?
No, listen. They're not saying that you crazy because you had a 2nd degree assault. They
So why the
saying
fuck
that
they stopping you in the first place then?
because nigga, that is a qualification for not being able to get the goddamn license.
Hold on, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. So what you saying to me is, I got the 2nd degree assault, right?
Right. So these are just requirements.
Hold on.
And
I get that. So what
shit that you gotta meet.
But yeah, I'm dealing with something a little more deeper. What I'm saying is, why though? Why are they qualifications, bruh? That don't mean I shoot good, huh? That don't mean I let that bitch up. Matter of fact, why the fuck don't the police got these same qualifications? Or should we say, is that too opinionated? We're gonna call that the too opinionated.
We need the ratings to go up.
When you talk qualifications, like what are we really talking about? I'm talking about allowing people, changing laws to allow people that have been through certain things.
I agree.
To own guns to be able to take care of their fucking families, man.
I agree, dog. I agree. 1,000%. Like
I often ask, like, what do you think would happen in Baltimore City if they gave the stand your ground law?
Oh shit.
There'd be no more legs to stand. Shot everybody's legs off.
It'd be over.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of court cases.
Now would it though? Hold on. Now we've been facetious, but when you think about it, would it though? Because niggas might stand in line if you know that person that when you standing in line next to got that same thing on. You might be a little bit more.
Niggas will approach niggas differently if they know that
everybody is a possibility that everybody legally can let that joint on because I'm just afraid.
Yeah. I think it'll be a little different.
Nigga, listen. I watch videos, right? It's like a self-defense joint that I'm subscribed to on YouTube. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers show videos.
We need our plaque too.
Yeah.
By the way, so.
What plaque? What y'all do?
Oh, it's coming.
YouTube plaque is coming.
Okay. Yeah. Shit, I need my YouTube plaque too, man. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. But these motherfuckers got a video where it's people getting attacked or, ran up on with trying to be robbed and shit, right? And the motherfuckers had firearms on them. Nigga, them motherfuckers get the fuck out of there. Cause they're not looking. Most people who using firearms to rob people and shit like that, they looking for a motherfucker to do this. You do this, nigga, they don't even know how to use it better than you if you training right. You know what I'm saying? So you got even the score, and everybody should be able to even the score.
Yeah, well then that's what I'm saying.
Even if you made a mistake as a minor,
that's laws, man.
Give a nigga 10 years, 20 years, and then that shit should be clear. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times, once time go by, they don't even look at that shit.
And I get it. Certain things you just shouldn't put guns in people's hands.
I mean, if somebody got.
It's a time limit too.
Arrested for murder or attempted murder more than a lot of times.
Yeah.
Maybe they shouldn't own it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if somebody just been arrested, all they charges is drug possession charges or just battery or some shit like that. Like it's just something simple.
Right. They should be able to own that.
They should be able to own a gun.
I think that in this day and age, if for the people who are kind of like afraid of guns and weapons and shit like that, I say now go and get a license
for nothing.
Let me say this. My best friend, shouts out to Candy. She went out and just took the test the other day and passed.
Yeah,
just like that, yo. You know what I mean? Like, so what I'm saying is, you want to have your license these days. Go out there And even if you're just owning a shotgun for your house,
You don't need no license for that.
Or even a handgun for your house. Just there's a reason these
Which is
days
crazy,
to be able to
right?
have some type of protection.
You don't need a license or training for.
You don't need a license for a
big
rifle.
joints,
You don't need a license for a
want
rifle.
for the
You can go
civilian.
buy an AR-15 right now with no
You can get an
license.
AR-15, you can go
Yo.
get an assault rifle without no
I
license.
can't.
But I'm just saying
Because they still run it. They still run. Only thing difference is the background checks come back.
All right, so listen.
This shit clear though.
You need to
can get
check
an
on
assault rifle,
expungement.
but you can't get a handgun.
I already told you about that. I already did.
You
that.
could do
But
more
expungement
damage
was something,
with
it was
what,
something in
though?
between. You got when you're doing expungements, you can't expunge this if you caught another charge at this within this amount of time.
Okay.
That's how the game get played, dog. That's how, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Fact of the matter is, I don't care. The fact of the matter is, when you go look at somebody's background and you don't see you see violent stuff, but you can't. When you see violent stuff on people's, if it's fighting and shit, you can't see what's
Right.
going on.
Right. It's just
People should be able to protect their homes, dog.
Fighting ain't
It's a violent world.
Yeah, but it shouldn't.
It's a violent world.
Fighting ain't got shit to do with guns.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. 2022.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you got
It
violations
creates-
for
it
fighting,
creates-
that shit ain't shooting.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't they shouldn't treat you like you were shooting at a motherfucker.
And I think they also should change that law that if somebody come in your house and they're trying to leave out, you can't shoot them.
Well,
They
you
need to
gotta
change
understand this.
I ain't got to understand shit.
I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Catch that motherfucker coming in, and we ain't gotta talk about it.
Man,
You know
check
what
this
I'm
out.
saying? And I hope I do.
Check this out. I think that if a person is in your house,
Whether
and
he
you
try and get in or get out,
recognize
yeah.
that it is an intruder. Shooter. Hey, shoot that motherfucker. I think
Yeah.
you should be able to shoot him.
I get it.
Now,
I do too.
now, you gotta be careful with that if you done gave somebody a key. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing about it is somebody, they telling me if you had a window to get out of or a back door to
stupid.
get out of, you should be able to. I just don't feel like somebody should have to flee their home. I think you should be able to protect your home.
I do too.
I think you should be able to lay that person there and sit with confidence, being able to tell them what happened.
Turn
sir.
the TV on.
My hands up. He came in here. This is what happened, and here he go. Y'all drag his ass
you
on
know
about
what?
y'all because y'all right now I gotta go work in the morning.
Right. Y'all taking a little too long. Get this nigga out of here.
But you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna come in and say, "What happened, sir?" I don't know. I woke up. I was going to take a piss.
They're gonna lock your ass up.
I was looking down the hallway. I seen a guy. He was making some noodles. He don't live here. I shot him. He landed on the ground. There you go.
He don't live here. I shot him.
They're gonna be like, "Sir, he going to jail." I'm trying to tell you, this man don't belong in here. You know how long
Hey,
he had
listen,
to be here to
man.
make some noodles?
I just got
He in the boiling
insurance.
water.
I got insurance, and I always said to myself, I said, man, the first time I got my HQL, so that's the handgun qualification license. I just got my Utah carry.
So hold on. So you got your license, right?
Yes.
Had to go through. Hold on. Let's try for that. man.
Hey. Shot.
More black
I've been
people,
waiting
more
on
black
something to take a
people.
shot for.
Let's take a shot, bro.
Shots, nigga, shots.
I'm
God
all for it. Come on, let's get it.
Wait,
Come
hold
on. Hey, look, let's go loud.
Hey, I thought I got away
with
with Kojo. You might have met your man.
Hey, yo. No, Kojo can't do the tequila shots.
Yeah, right.
Tequila don't.
So-
It's not as violent as that other shit.
So listen, you got your
Exactly.
So listen, you got your license, right?
Uh huh.
Somebody busting your house, right? You wake up in the morning, you look down the hallway,
Yeah.
he making noodles. He don't live there. What can you do? Cause you got your HQWC 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now he broke in my house and did what?
You woke up, you gonna piss now. I said.
Woke up middle of the night, 3:48 a.m.
Now, you're a little conscious now, cause you woke up.
Yeah.
You got yourself together. You're a little conscious.
I'm gonna be
ain't
honest with
sleepwalk-
you. At
Hold on,
three-
you sleep. You ain't sleepwalking. You get to the bathroom. You come out. What the fuck going on in that hallway now?
Nigga.
Noodles going on now. How he making noodles? You don't even know you got. He bought them bitches in there with him. He bought them bitches in there with him.
Nigga, you fucking with my chicken noodles,
You
nigga.
don't even know. You don't
My
even
chicken
have
flavor
noodles.
ramen.
He bought them bitches.
You fuck over my creamy chicken, nigga?
He bought the noodles with him. And he in your kitchen. Now, he an intruder in your home.
Mm-hmm.
What are you able to do with this licensing that you say that you have?
What I'm able to do?
Legally, yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at the door so he can run back at me. Then I'm gonna hit his ass with that heat.
Can I write that? I'm gonna write that down.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot at the door.
So what you
ain't running out this bitch.
All right. So so all right. That's some tactical shit, right? I know you. I feel bad for. What I'm saying is for the person who don't know that, right? And what is his options? Because he got the HQWAC number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does he have the option to be?
No,
so
what you really should
don't
do.
Have a right to shoot him. To be honest with you, because you got a license.
No, you do. If they coming in your house.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is, he in your house. He in your house already.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up. You look down the hallway. You see an intruder.
Mm-hmm.
In Maryland, are you able, with the licensing that you have, are you able to bang his ass and lay him down in your house, call the police and say, I just seen a nigga in here, he was making noodles,
yes,
he
nigga.
don't live here.
Listen, you allowed to do what the fuck you want to do.
Is you going to jail?
You going to jail anyway. If you shoot a motherfucker,
you're getting off
listen, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. Listen.
Nothing?
Listen, yo. Listen.
So you mean to tell me I gotta go jail?
Monterey, listen.
Jennifer Road.
Listen.
You ever been to Jennifer Road?
I've been to Central Booking.
You really?
That's worse.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is,
I've been locked up in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
So do you want to go back? Do you want?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to go back?
Fuck
and
no.
in Ocean City.
Do you want to go back?
No, never again. No.
All right then. So let me let me ask you a question. Is you gonna bang that shot off in the house?
It depends on what's going on. If I see you got a firearm, I'm shooting your ass.
And you know, what I'm asking you is should you be at fault for that?
No.
Hell no.
Monterey,
but your
listen.
ass in Maryland, you're going to jail.
All right, but listen, dog.
Yeah,
listen,
he was saying,
listen, just listen.
He was saying you go to jail, but then you might
Listen.
get off.
When I just went and brought my gun, right?
So what happened to the woman? Hold on. What happened to the woman when a nigga, they knew he was beating on her and shit like that, and he was coming in our house and she ain't even shoot the nigga, she shot in the air, and they were trying to give her forever.
It depends on what's going on. Listen, if she already got record,
this is down south somewhere.
if she already got a record,
I don't know, but she got
calling the police on this nigga, then they're gonna roll dirt on his ass, and that's gonna be it. But if she ain't ever made no reports, and they got to find, or she faking like everything good, it could be hard for her to prove that shit.
If you wake up and a nigga is in your house walking around with your TV up under his fucking stinking ass underarms,
you cannot shoot a nigga for a TV.
House, can you shoot him?
No.
Then what the fuck I need a license for?
You need a license for catching that nigga coming in.
I'm
already asleep. I missed that part.
Listen.
This is my.
Don't nobody give a fuck about a TV, nigga. Drop my TV with the gun.
Like
What I'm trying, I'm being facetious, but what I'm trying to figure out is what
I think
part
it mean this.
does the licensing?
I think it mean this.
I need your license. So what
When
I'm
you
saying
go to
is,
court-
what does that?
Right.
When you go to court,
There you
Right.
go.
is what you can prove in front of the judge.
Yes.
In front of the judge, you can say, "Hey, I went to go take a piss. Somebody was in my kitchen. I shot their ass." Judge gonna be like, if I wanted to go take a piss at 3 o'clock in the morning and somebody was in my kitchen, I would have shot their ass.
No, I'm gonna tell you like this. Listen, just listen to me, y'all. Just listen to me.
I'm not so sure.
I got
my
the
man
knowledge
Tony
that y'all niggas is looking for.
No,
If you shoot a nigga in your kitchen,
You license.
Listen,
If you license,
if you shoot a nigga in your kitchen, because he in your
Maryland.
refrigerator,
in Maryland,
your ass is
Going
going to be
jail.
charged with murder. I'm just telling you, in Maryland. If you shoot a nigga because he's in your kitchen, now listen,
get that shit broken
you
down
can
to
shoot the
maybe
nigga in his
manslaughter.
leg. You ain't got to kill him. You can shoot that nigga in his leg.
Just shoot him. Just if you shoot.
Or
That's
you
a-
can say,
that's a
nigga,
first degree assault.
I got this heat. You better get the fuck out of here if I
It's
put
your
these.
house though.
All right, well, that heat is to get him up out there.
That's why I'm trying to tell you. Listen, even in Maryland, If a person is in your house walking out with your TV, you could have just got that joint on Black
it's
Friday
property,
for that
dog.
good discount.
It's not worth killing a nigga because he got your
paid
TV.
Somebody to put the bitch up on the wall now, huh? This nigga was clever when he came in.
That's
He
what I
already
said.
knew how to get that bitch off your wall. He take it off. You look like, what the fuck? And you smaller. You carrying that big ass 80-inch.
in the studio.
Shoot
Like,
that motherfucker.
Nigga, that's a Zenith.
Hey, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If a nigga come in the studio,
Hold on. No. We ain't gonna put that. We ain't gonna put that Zen in here.
I'm just saying. But
Somebody light a candle or something in this bitch. We ain't gonna put that up. We ain't put, cause I'm gonna shoot you. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm scared as a bitch. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna shoot you cause I'm scared.
Lord,
nigga.
have
Fucking
mercy.
shoot
Is that
you.
them?
Do not come through no windows in this
no,
bitch.
seriously though,
Right.
like that's the real shit though.
Listen,
There
man.
are no laws that protect people.
So
really.
this my thing.
A nigga
You
come in
really
your house
gotta
taking
think
your
about it,
TV
Monterey.
and you shoot him, they're gonna
Damn, I
give you
said
murder.
again. You gotta think about this shit. Let's
You
go.
put it out there though. You do put it out there. That is Monterey.
Hey yo,
Hey, yeah.
hey yo,
You put
Listen.
it out there.
this Monterey, y'all.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know, this Monterey.
Yeah, yo, my name
Listen,
Monterey,
Joe.
yo. You got any issues, yo?
That's Monterey.
Yeah, yo.
You can't
Beat his
shoot a
ass
nigga
up.
because they ready to get off with some TVs and shit, man. Don't nobody fuck the TVs. As long as that nigga ain't touching none of my kids and my wife and shit, you can get the fuck out of here with that TV.
So you ain't gonna shoot him?
I might shoot you in your fucking ankle. I ain't gonna kill you.
I tell you what,
Cause
you
I
gonna-
could take.
I tell you what, you going to
officer,
fuck
I
jail.
wanted to stop that nigga because he had my motherfucker 20.
I tell you what,
my
you're going
45
to
in
jail.
Zenith.
You're going to jail.
Okay.
You going to jail.
I don't give a fuck about that.
You're going to jail.
But guess what,
You're
nigga?
going to jail.
Like the incident.
I ain't going to jail for murder.
I know
Like
for
the
a fact
incident-
that
like the
word to
incident-
Bobby.
The incident on South
Word to
Central.
Bobby Henson. Did he go to jail?
No, the
Yes.
incident on South
No,
Central.
the fuck he didn't.
He did get locked up, but he got bailed out.
Ooh.
I mean, Monterey, you gonna get a ring, nigga. You can't just shoot a nigga and think that they gonna come and say, what happened?
Monterey,
That nigga was fucking with me. All right, nigga, go ahead home. No, that's not how it goes down. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is,
And they said
I
Bobby
got-
shot through the ground.
yeah, hit that nigga right in his tooth.
Hit him in the neck.
Shot that nigga, shot at the ground and still hit that nigga. I said, you a bad motherfucker. But listen,
There's no
shout out to Bobby Henson, nigga. Take a shot.
Absolutely. Shout out to Bobby Henson. Bobby Henson. He was protecting.
Hey,
he was
he's
protecting.
gonna protect. But anyway, the first time I bought my gun, right, they was trying to get me to buy. I mean, when I got my HQL, you sit in there for like, it's not a test, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You pay $125 and they give you the right to carry a fucking gun. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't doing shit. You ain't shooting at no targets. They ain't trying to see if you can hit 10 out of 5 or 5 out of 10.
This ain't boot camp.
Hey,
None of
10
that
out
shit.
of 5? You a
Yeah,
bad motherfucker.
you're bad.
Did y'all see how nice you is?
Ass.
Hey niggas, you nice.
Hey,
So
cuz,
listen.
if you hitting 10 out of 5, hey, cuz, you hitting 10 out of 5, I need you in my
Jose
shooter.
Canseco around this bitch.
That nigga don't miss.
So listen.
He hit him twice every time.
Hey,
time.
Pack, pack.
Every time.
So there is no,
Oh, shit.
you're not taking no test. And I heard you say somebody passed the test. No, that motherfucker paid some money and they told a nigga what you can and what you can't do with a gun. That's it in Maryland.
And I think that shouldn't matter when the fuck it comes to protecting what's yours. I don't care
It
about
don't,
fucking up
because you
none of
can
that.
buy a shotgun and protect whatever the fuck you want. They just ain't ready to let you run around this bitch with no pistol.
What I'm trying to tell you is everybody
Yeah,
got their
the pistol, you can conceal
misconstrued.
it.
People think they really can walk in Walmart and just walk out that bitch with a motherfucking 12 gauge. That's not how the shit goes,
Who
brother.
the fuck told you that?
Nigga,
Yeah, 'cause when I went to
Monterey
the-
told you that.
No, wait.
Monterey, remember him?
I went to the shop.
Monterey told you that.
I went to the gun store and I was asking. I wanted to buy a gun.
Yeah.
And
Did you get caught with a 22 and a 45 first of all?
No,
no,
but
I
that's
have
the
no-
shit
I
you
have no
can't
gun
do.
record. I have no gun record.
You can't
so,
do
okay,
that.
so the gun store, what's he say?
I went to the gun
want to
store
know.
before this charge.
I learned more and more about this motherfucking nigga. I be like, oh,
Yeah. I had,
That
to
pretty
protect, I
shit.
had to protect myself. You know, people was asking for my address, and I heard a sound, and I was drunk. Jameson.
You shot niggas?
Hey, yo, I'm glad
I
I
shot
tucked
at
them
the
in.
door, at the window, and
Tuck
things.
that motherfucker away from you.
Well, listen,
And hold on, you caught a charge behind that.
yeah, for firing it.
Okay.
Because it destroyed the
Nigga,
property.
listen. You need to listen.
Boy, to what, nigga?
Cause no, it just
Because you-
all I did was
you-
fire
you-
the shot and it damaged the property, and then I got charged with just firing a firearm.
Right, what state was you in?
Was,
Here,
was it your
Maryland.
gun?
Nigga?
Was it your gun?
Not legally.
which is worse.
Check this out, right?
Right. But anyways, what I was saying was when you go,
none of that. What the fuck? No, nigga, y'all woke me up into that shit. Y'all made me listen to it. You need to listen to this, nigga. What the fuck? You need to hear
No,
this,
because
nigga.
but like
in my mind, you gave
like
up, and I don't think it's a dead. I don't think it's an end
Because
cause.
he
Because
was saying,
if
though,
it ain't an F,
you can go
It ain't
and
an
get
F, nigga. You
they
can
was
get
gonna
it.
give me an M16. Free of like, you ain't gotta do no test.
I'm telling you, in 2000, I got caught with a 45.
That ain't nothing.
And a 22 fully loaded in back breakers. They
That
ain't
don't
giving me
mean
nothing.
But I'm just saying.
Right, but you don't
without-
have no F, nigga.
I didn't walk in. I didn't
I'm
walk
saying,
in and
without
ask.
that, they'll give you an M16, but they won't give you a 22.
Nah, bro. It's still a process. It's just you can get it in the same
But
day.
no, I'm saying, ain't
You
that
need to
crazy?
talk to a
Ain't that
lawyer.
crazy? Ain't
You
that
need to talk
crazy?
to a
They'll
lawyer,
give you
'cause
an
I think
M16, but they without a license, but they won't give you a 22.
Because an M16 a rifle.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Ain't that crazy?
You can get a rifle.
Ain't that crazy?
I could go
But
get an
they'll
AR-15
give you-
and walk out that bitch
they'll
right
let you
now
go- They'll let you
with
go
it.
home with something that'll tear up a whole neighborhood, but they won't let you go home with something that'll.
Or they
Tear
give you something
somebody
you can
cap
shoot a nigga from here to that
The
fucking
fact
mirror.
that matter is,
But
it
you can
shouldn't
shoot a
matter-
nigga from
it
here
shouldn't
and no
matter-
whole
It shouldn't
football
matter
field.
whether I want a fucking slingshot or I want a Uzi. I should be able to protect my home in which way I fucking
but I'm just saying,
desire
like,
to.
Listen, man,
To get the
you need to
handgun,
talk to
you
a
need the
lawyer.
license.
That's the
Real.
bottom line. And
You need to talk to a lawyer.
And see, here's the thing. You keep talking about talk to a lawyer. All right, so let's timeline. Bam, boom, timeline. Look, I go talk to a lawyer. They fucking liberate me. I'm free. I can go get my shit. I get the HQ21234. So now when I go get that shit, I steal. Now I'm over Tony's house because I ain't gonna put it on this one. And fucking somebody coming in the house. Am I able to bang that motherfucking gun and get off of that shit? Nobody. Listen.
Listen, you don't have to bang it. If that nigga got a gun, then you let it go. That's the listen. If a nigga come in your house with a bat, shoot his ass. If a nigga come in your house and he ain't got shit, nigga, get him up out there.
How much cold did you wipe out your eyes when you woke up and saw this nigga with that fucking TV in his arms and noticed that motherfucker was a TV in his arms?
I ain't gonna lie. Like going.
I put my fingerprint on that bitch. I grabbed that motherfucker.
What the fuck is that?
When you go take a piss at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And you just, right? You did hit one of them.
And you hear.
You hear you like, the fuck? And I know a fact, it's only me, my girl, and my daughter in here. I know it's just us. The fuck is that going on? And you hear.
Want me to tell you how
you hear another.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'll be like, Gojo. Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
because of the cross. But
Gojo, what you like your
like,
body?
you know what I'm saying? And then you just hear all this ruckus going on, and you like, and
Shouts out
the
to my
joint,
man,
you know,
Gojo.
it's like right there, and you like, and then you hear the door. Like, is it okay to let it off?
I'm gonna put it to you like this, dog. You got me, right?
Uh-huh.
I got a tactical shotgun, right?
Mm-hmm.
It got lights on that bitch. It got lasers on that motherfucker. I'm running that
Okay.
bitch all up through that motherfucker. And I'm gonna see who up in this motherfucker. And then when I see you, I'm a bam. It got a stun joint on it where that bitch just start blinking. You can't see nothing in that motherfucker. And then we gonna see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't just gonna start shooting at niggas because some crackhead and motherfucking broke in my house. Like I might bunk you on the head with that motherfucker and throw your ass on the steps.
All right, so,
I ain't gotta kill you.
So what I'm asking you is, did licensing give you that type of tactical shit you talking about?
It was the beginning of it.
Licensing gonna give me all this. When I go to HWQ,
listen, when you get a gun,
4123.
then if you a stupid motherfucker, you buy a gun and you don't train to use it. Cause a nigga will come in your house and take that motherfucker and slap the shit out you with
See,
it.
here's the thing. See, and we could definitely come back into another one and talk about this part, but we should never say that part.
What
that
part?
is, you're a stupid motherfucker for that because
My
some
bad.
people,
Listen,
because some people
you're
are gonna buy.
crazy.
Hold on, some people are gonna buy a gun. And that is enough for them because all they need
It
is
ain't enough,
all
though.
they need. Shit,
It's not.
I tell you what, some people all they need to do is know how to cock that bitch and bang that motherfucker, or so they think.
Right.
So they think.
Until a nigga got that bitch on you and you
Come
gotta
on, man.
do
Word
this.
to the niggas that shooting all day long, that shooting people that they ain't mean to. You
Nah,
understand?
I feel you.
Most people, I
No,
understand.
what I'm saying
When
is this, Monterey. There's training when you go to the range and do this. Pow.
Right.
Hold it like a dove. Pow. There's that.
There's that trend.
And then there's fucking this, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like running through a situational room. They got different fucking targets and different situations. They got, you know what I'm saying? Like you can. There are tactical places out here where you can get real training. You
So
don't have to
we're
be
gonna we're gonna get everybody to make sure y'all get y'all license. If y'all can get y'all license,
Get them.
Get y'all license.
Everybody need to get them if they can.
if you don't think you can get your license, we're gonna make sure y'all go look into getting your license.
Man, listen, hit me up.
And
I'll
then
help
when
you.
There you go.
Yeah, talk to him. How can they-
Hit
He
me
not,
up. I'll
he not
help
as
you.
scary as he is on the very. He just being very opinionated on the podcast. That's what he is.
Very opinionated.
Reach out to him.
We
He's
gotta
very
keep saying
helpful.
that, Yeah.
Real
I'm trying
shit.
to tell you because people should have their guns. People should have their weapons
Well,
legally.
people
have that
don't
shit
know. They don't
so
know.
that-
I didn't know.
That's the truth.
Only reason I went and got guns and started buying firearms was because of the pandemic. So, 2020, March, I'm hearing motherfuckers saying, it's lines wrapped around the gun stores and ain't no guns on the shelf.
Is what?
It's lines wrapped around the gun store and ain't no guns on the shelf.
Oh yeah.
There was no bullets.
So I'm sitting up here like,
Damn.
it is.
Crazy.
So then niggas was like, everybody buying up all the guns, yada yada. I'm like, well, what the fuck is going on? People scared that the food gonna run out and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
gonna come to their house with guns and take the food and yada yada. So I'm like, I got babies in this motherfucker.
Right.
I got little ass kids in here. And niggas talking about it's ready to be purged and all. It was just, come on, man. We ain't never been locked in a motherfucking house on Ready, Set, Go, March 20th. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
That shit was scary to a lot of people. So I don't know if niggas know, but it was 8.5 million new guns brought from first time gun owners for the. That shit is like a super ass record.
Damn, that's crazy.
Say that again.
8.5 million guns was brought from like March to like August.
Yeah, I can believe that.
New gun
mass
owners though.
hysteria.
We ain't talking about. It was more guns
Fucking
brought than
scared.
that, but new gun owners, new people who never had guns in their life,
Felt like they needed them.
like 69.
Because when people feel, you know what they when people think it's a storm, what they do? They go to the store, they buy up everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when the pandemic was coming, they was like, we need guns.
Not only that, it was a lot of social unrest going on and shit. It was shit going on in Minnesota. It was shit going on in Kenosha, whatever Wisconsin and shit. It was shit going on everywhere. So niggas is like, that shit ain't gonna happen to me. That's good, yo.
All right, so we're gonna get into the 444. I'm gonna ask you two. He gonna ask you.
We can't
two.
finish the guns.
No, because we don't have all night to do this.
We do.
So
We shot a lot of guns.
All right, but
I got
before we
guns
get
over-
we
finished
should
with
have
that,
started about
man,
that shit. We should have started about that shit earlier.
I got a gun so big, bro.
y'all go to my YouTube, man. DG47 Arms. That's DG47 Arms.
And what is it for?
DG47 arms.
That's my YouTube channel, man. My gun channel.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe, please.
Hit that like button. Say it again.
Hit that goddamn like button,
What is it
subscribe
called?
button. DG47 Arms.
DG47. Make sure y'all go there.
But,
We're gonna go into the 444, yo. I'm gonna ask you two questions. He gonna ask you two questions. He already has an answer in his mind. I already have an answer in my mind. If your answer in my mind, I don't care about that. If you don't have your answer in your mind, in the same in my mind, you gotta take a shot.
Yeah.
All right?
for having an opinion, you gotta take a shot. It's
You gotta
fucked
take
up.
a shot.
But it's the way
4 questions, 4 answers for being 4 questions, 4
Four
shots.
questions, 4 shots for being opinion.
Yeah.
I'ma just think like you think then, nigga.
Cause Golden had 4 shots or 4 shots. With
I
with
tell
4
you
shots.
what, if that's the case, you just put that much more pressure on yourself.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Nigga.
First 2.
No pun intended.
I understand where any GUS come from. You ain't that's a pun somebody else is looking. But Obama or Martin Luther King?
Impactful or what?
Impactful.
Cause I got an impact.
Impactful. That's what we going on?
Obama or Martin Luther King?
Obama.
No, he don't have to drink.
I know damn well I don't.
Impactful, yeah. And for Obama.
I don't have to drink.
But ain't no Obama High School though.
We're gonna move through.
Obama
Listen.
Boulevard.
Hold on. That shit ain't about nothing.
No, we're gonna move through. We're gonna move through it because we can have those all carrying. Y'all ain't gonna keep me up all fucking night. I got to work no more.
What's the next one?
Nigga, you call me.
Better. I want no more though. Better businessman, Diddy or Jigga?
Better businessman, Diddy or Jigga?
I prayed to the gods above that I'd say something to slow you down, to shut you the fuck up. That's my dog.
Diddy or Jigga? Whoa, damn. Better businessman?
That's how you. That's that break dance right there, huh? And slow
Better
them on down.
businessman.
Better
This is a real good fucking question, dog.
Yeah.
Because
So good. I don't know if I gotta have. Say.
I think the better businessman is the sleazeball.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Better businessman
Hold on.
is Diddy.
I can't. Jay-Z or Diddy?
Business. We talking business. We talking
Jay-Z, man.
Ciroc.
Fuck that. Jay-Z.
We talking Ciroc and Duce. We talking
Yeah,
Sean
you tried
John versus Rockaway.
We talking the whole rap game, nigga.
Yeah, we
Jay-Z.
talking-
Jay-Z?
I gotta take a shot?
Nah, you don't.
I didn't think so, nigga.
All right. You aware of TikTok, right?
Yeah.
TikTok, Instagram Reels, just social media in its whole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to say it loud on the microphone for me. White influencers,
White influencers.
or black influencers,
Or black influencers.
who are more impactful
Who are more impactful on TikTok or
just
What?
social media.
social media period?
Because ratings have came in that white influencers make more money on TikTok from black content.
I believe that. I believe that.
Say that
Ain't
again.
no question.
Say that again.
Ain't no question about that.
The white
Nigga, you trying to give me the answer?
Hold on. Say that again.
So the white
Influencers.
influencers on TikTok, the white profiles on TikTok, they make more money on TikTok.
Yeah, of
off
course.
black
Content.
The dances, the sayings,
Yes.
the quotes, the
Because
all the
niggas
shit.
don't know how to market niggas.
So do you think in the social media world, who's more impactful in the social media world, the white influencers or the black influencers?
Well, nigga, if you gonna give me a trick question like that,
But this is
I'm gonna say the
who's
white
making more of an
influencers.
impact on the people. And
man,
I
you
have
know,
my-
I see memes and shit on social media, and you know what I say to myself? Ain't no black person write that shit. And it be black shit though.
it be black shit.
I say to myself, ain't no nigga wrote that shit.
Hey, yo.
Some white motherfuckers wrote
I
this
ain't
shit.
never heard
and
nobody say no
niggas,
shit like that.
and niggas is pouring all their fucking emotions and
So what you got? White influencers or
shit
black
like this.
influencers?
One gotta go.
Which one is more impactful?
Fried chicken,
So which one more
fried fish,
impactful?
Which one more impactful? White influencers or
white
black?
motherfucker.
I'm with you.
Cause niggas follow shit too
All right, so you
motherfucking
ain't got
much.
drink. He ain't got drink on that one.
I'm gonna drink actually.
I'm gonna drink too, goddamn.
Because that's
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Alright.
I'm
Niggas
gonna work.
follow too much. Like motherfucker could say some shit like this. Oh man, yeah. The motherfucking alligator strain coming out. Niggas gonna be out this motherfucker talking about I got scales on my back. I think it's that gator.
I think it's the game.
You got that.
You know what I'm saying?
They called the
Niggas is
Omicron
so
the Omarion,
influenceable.
and I was done
Like-
after black people after that shit.
You Omarion out this bitch.
They don't take nothing serious. All right, last one. Cash Money or No Limit?
You niggas is pulling motherfucking threads.
Cash Money. Go ahead, say it again. From
Cash money or no limit as far as what though?
just period. Artists, songs,
All around.
influence,
Influence, no limit, nigga.
influence, no
Yeah.
limit.
Cash Money just jumped on a wave, and really, some white motherfucker needed a rival to a nigga that was independent.
You want to know what sound better?
They needed a rival to a nigga that was independent on his own square. So they gave some thug ass niggas a whole bunch of money to rival that shit. Yeah, P all day.
Is that what you got?
Pee all day.
Pee all fucking
I'm
day.
gonna go with Cash Money, bro. You gotta take a shot.
I don't care.
Because
Fuck.
Cash Money had more individuals than No Limit to me.
So
Yeah.
and
But
so,
No Limit.
Like just like individual influence.
That's why. That's
No,
why.
no, no,
so,
no,
so
no,
you,
no.
that's why I said, are you talking influence?
Oh yeah, No Limit was
Just
dropping an album every
overall,
week.
Like artists, influence, songs.
But hold up though. Dog,
everything is
listen.
told.
But No Limit pushed harder. than
Listen, it wouldn't be no Cash Money.
You
It was no
name
need for
5
Cash
No
Money.
Limit artists
Without No Limit, yeah.
Masterpiece, Soka Shaka,
Fiend.
Mystical. Yeah,
That's them.
Hip hop head. But then we got
Hell
Lil
no.
Wayne,
Mia X.
Juvenile, Drake, Nicki Minaj. You can
Nigga, hold up. Drake, you
hell
can't put no
no.
fucking
You
Drake.
can't.
No.
Hell no.
You got Juvenile, you got Wheezy, you got a couple dope heads in that motherfucker, and Baby, who don't rap worth a fuck.
We got Masterpiece, Soka Shaka, C Murder,
Mia
Mystical.
X.
Mystical, Fiend.
Cain and Abel, nigga, don't get it twisted.
Y'all, that's come on.
Yeah,
Hell no.
I tried
You
it.
still gotta take a shot because I disagree.
That's all right. But I'm just running with my
No,
argument.
I feel you.
All right, so
Like it was only like 5
Hey,
niggas.
hey,
It was
hey,
5
in
to 5.
closing-
We'll take another
so,
shot
so,
then, nigga.
So,
Closure,
and
in
closing,
closing.
man. Listen, man. You know, I can definitely appreciate for people to understand. If anybody else don't take nothing else from this podcast tonight, definitely take the part where we speak about finding out if you can protect yourself.
Yeah.
Legally.
Most definitely.
Like literally take care of yourself. Like, because there's some shit coming. Fuck the whole intruder that's down the street and around the corner in your neighborhood. It's some shit that's coming that's a whole lot bigger than that. And you're gonna need to be able to stand your ground. You know
Well,
what I
I'm
mean?
gonna say this: a universal law is bigger than the motherfucking government law. It's bigger than the motherfucking state law. It's bigger than all that shit.
But here's
So
the thing. Here's the thing.
go
though.
on that.
Here's the thing, though. No, we're not gonna go on that because if you force feed somebody, you are fucking kill them. They ain't gonna gain nothing by you saying what you just said.
What?
All I'm-
Protect yourself?
When you talk, what did that? I said protect yourself. One thing we wanted them to get from this tonight is to make sure that you
go out
can
there and
legally
protect yourself.
at least have the opportunity to protect
If
yourself.
you
and not
can
go to fucking
legally,
jail.
but if you can't legally, nigga, you still supposed to protect yourself.
Hold on. Universal law is something we could. That's something totally different. That's a whole nother 2-hour, 3-hour conversation.
Everybody living on it though.
See what I'm saying?
It trumps everything.
Part 2.
If somebody try to take your life, nigga, are you worrying about whether or not the motherfucking people say you can't?
That's you being contradictory then. Because if you think about universal law, you just said that if somebody in your house.
No,
and
I
they
said
doing
if
this,
you
that, and
can't
that,
legally protect yourself,
If you can't legally protect yourself.
What?
you still got. That ain't saying forfeit your shit. Your shit's still valuable. I ain't saying
feel you,
if
man.
you can't legally go get some shit, then nigga.
So then, once again, when I say that there should be laws that should be changed
Yes.
in order for people to be able to,
Yeah,
because they made some mistakes in life, to be able to go out there and still. I think, to be honest, even the being able to carry things on you.
Yeah, I just got that. But that's only in 31 states. It's the Utah carry, so it don't include Maryland, but it includes 31 other states.
So once again, you're living it now. I got to wrap this up, right? But you just gave me a whole new reason to ask you why in the fuck don't it include the state you live in?
Because Maryland got their own gun control.
So that
And
means you
Maryland
can't
has-
carry that bitch in Maryland.
Not with the Utah carry. But I can carry in Virginia. I can carry in the whole South and the Midwest.
Okay.
But Maryland has its own carry. I just got to take that permit too. Then I'll be able to carry in Maryland and the whole South.
See, now that's freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom, man.
That's freedom.
So I can carry all the way over to California right now. I can't carry in Maryland. But nigga, I could go anywhere. I might be on vacation. And I'd rather have a firearm on me when I'm out of state than I do when I'm in state. At least I know where the fuck I'm going at in my state. When I go out of state, nigga, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. So if I can carry a firearm in Mississippi, motherfucker Alabama,
So you can carry it through the.
I can carry
how,
that bitch.
how do you get it there? If you ain't drive, how do you get it there?
you can carry a gun in Maryland. You can drive with a gun in your car. You gotta you gotta have the ammunition. You had the gun locked.
And
So
you
they,
can put them on planes.
you can fly with a gun, all that shit.
You just gotta shake it.
Yeah. When I fly again, I'm gonna fly with my gun just so I can make a YouTube video doing it. You know what I'm saying?
So you can
content creators over here.
definitely, you can
YouTube.
definitely,
We content creators.
Already.
you can definitely, once you get these different licensing, you can definitely have that type of freedom to be able to carry your gun, have your gun on you at all
Anywhere,
times.
yeah. See, in Maryland, they want you to have a business. You got an LLC, right?
Absolutely.
That's all you need
We
to
got
get
two,
it.
so can we have two?
Yeah, that's an even better reason for your ass
Three
to
of them,
have a
actually.
motherfucking gun.
Oh, yeah, 3.
Yeah, actually,
You know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of
So
LLCs.
also, don't forget this. You got a business. Your business can be issued a fucking firearm.
That's another conversation, too.
See, nigga, I go around that other shit,
So
man.
here get the thing. Here get the thing with me, cuz. I'm looking for the loophole, cuz.
I already know.
I swear for God, this bitch had guns everywhere.
Yeah,
Tucked in
your
the
business can
Monterey,
have a fucking firearm.
in the
dog.
fucking
Your business
in
has
the
nothing to
motherfucking
do
closet.
with you. That's a fucking tax ID.
I just think that everybody should have them motherfuckers, man. I think because there's so much shit going on.
I just think that you're not you ain't being creative enough in your mind to figure out how the fuck you can get one, nigga. You can get one.
I spoke with a lawyer. Like I said, we'll talk about that. I spoke with a lawyer though. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My situation a little bit different. So you talking out of turn. I promise you, I spoke with a lawyer.
Right.
So what I'm saying to you is everybody that can should though.
Yes.
You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But what happens for those who can't? Should they not shoot?
No, go get a shotgun, nigga.
Go get us. That's
I'm telling you can't. You want to go with me?
Whoa.
You
Turn
want
the
to go with
turn
me?
the goddamn shit off.
So listen,
in
we
conclusion.
In conclusion,
In conclusion.
we appreciate you coming through this
You already
motherfucker.
know, man.
In conclusion.
I'll be back. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
No, for sure.
This shit
Part
gotta
two.
be a part two, man.
I think literally
No, you
every
ain't.
episode
I just
has
dropped
a
liquor
part
on
two.
myself. You ain't come back in this bitch,
I think every episode got a
and he ain't either.
Yeah, this was good.
I love your music.